Hey everybody, we're back with more Persona 3 FES. Joining me once again is our good friend ChanceEm.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us for the Persona 3 FES stream, guys. We'll see you next week. Let that one run a little longer than usual, just to make you all a little worried.
I just thought it was funny, the scene that happened to be in the opening right when we came back.
I deliberately waited for it to hit Burn My Dread.
Ah.
Yeah, I actually saw a mod a couple of weeks back. The Persona 3 Portable having high resolution interface elements and 2D stuff. Like specifically for playing it on emulator. To get around to that, I'll have to look into it. How's everybody doing today? When we last left off, we crashed, and then we played Smash for a while.
We crash and we smash.
Crash and we smash, and then we bash, and then we dash. It was the time stream Smash Bash. Alright, let's go. How are you doing today, Chance?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I died 13 days ago.
Well, welcome to the Ghost Club. I died a couple months ago.
Good times. I missed an episode.
Watch out! There are 4 enemies.
I was gonna say, if only Clem was here, we could have everyone.
I have to resurrect Clem at some point for Final Fantasy VI.
There are 4 enemies left.
That's good.
Well, Final Fantasy VI is a fun one.
Here's our chance.
I mean, like, it's gonna be fun, like, resurrecting.
Gotta get the whole, like, ritual set up. You gotta have the right candles, the right amount. Gotta make sure you have the proper, like, things to sacrifice to get them as well.
No, it's fine. We'll just, if you remember back when we did Final Fantasy VII retranslation on stream, you played Era. So what we're going to do is we're going to stab you on stream and pray to the Buster Sword.
Ah. Alright.
Haha, block, bitch.
There are 3 enemies left.
Abufu.
The enemy's off balance. Attack!
I've been waiting for this.
You know, I kind of want to know, like, when it comes to certain monster enemy designs, I really want to know who decided, you know what would be a good monster? A table.
This is actually not the first game where I've seen a table as an enemy.
Is it the first Persona or SMT, though?
No, because I played 4 before this.
Hmm.
The Castlevania would have been the first game I saw with table as enemy. Super Castlevania 4 does have tables as enemies. Access point. Shadow. True self. Castlevania would have demon tables.
There are 3
When they
enemies.
appear
Be careful.
in Symphony of the Night, they call them Ouija tables.
That's it.
Ouija
The enemy
tables.
is down.
Really?
Yeah, Luigi tables.
That's the way.
There's everybody in chat doing.
You found the enemy's weakness.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
The enemy's gone. Great job, guys.
Shuffle time.
You said that, and like my brain just suddenly started thinking Cha-Cha real smooth for some reason.
Cha cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. And the shadow, y'all.
There's 1 enemy.
A beetle. Where's my Zeo? There it is.
The enemy's off balance. Attack! Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Plenty at him. Only 1 enemy left.
That sounds good, T. Have you considered not doing anything and just like watching YouTube videos instead?
Couldn't defeat it.
I'm glad you're doing okay, man, but good stuff. Kill the beetle.
I've been waiting for this.
We have 2 more days for people to
According to plan.
join the stream for us to play Resonance of Fate.
How many more followers do we need?
17.
I'm sure you can get 17 in 2 days.
I've actually been going back through the FF7 stream I did with Klim last year. Because, like, bear in mind, it was last year. And, like, that was when we were doing the 150 follower game,
Mm-hmm.
which was Final Fantasy 13. And, like, there are points where I talk about what I'm going to do for the 200 follower game, and here we are, like, over a year later, and we've still not hit 200. Executive dysfunction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I agree with Mir here.
Ah, shit. God damn.
Yukari-chan! Are you okay? Yukari-chan is seriously hurt. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Diorama.
Hang in there.
Someone help Mitsuru-senpai! Use your guns and bows on it.
Really? It's weak to piercing of all
There are
things.
4 enemies left.
Don't overdo it.
You little...
Well, I guess Yukari needs to get on her game then.
Akihiko-senpai is in trouble!
God damn it!
Jeez.
Oh motherfucker, need to stop with my Zeo.
Mitsuru-senpai is seriously hurt.
Everybody's hurt, Fuka.
Hang in there.
Fuku's like, yeah, but Mitsuru-senpai, you know, she's the most important one.
Don't overdo it.
There are 4 enemies
Now,
left.
to be fair, mate, all it really is
Hang in there.
it's just numbers. It's like, we're at 183 followers now, but regularly we only get like 10, like there's 10, 15 people who will pop in regularly. So like, it's just about numbers. Even though it's a pointless milestone. We hit 200 and I'll do this, it's just an excuse more than anything. Alright. Yes. Fucking hate you all.
Such persistence.
Here's an idea, Mitsuru. How about with a rapier, you thrust and pierce instead of slash? Does that sound like a good idea?
It sounds like a much better idea, but...
Do it.
You little... Are you okay?
I honestly
There
hate
are
this game
4
sometimes.
enemies left.
Aren't you glad you're playing the controllable party mod at least?
Yeah. Well, I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Mitsuru-senpai!
If you're gonna play this game, for the love of God, play the portable version.
Don't overdo it.
It's so much more playable.
Why, you little...
Yukari, would you stop getting knocked over? This is why I can't do anything, because you keep missing your turns.
Akihiko-senpai is in trouble! There are 4 enemies left.
Hang in there.
I'm glad they took different kinds of physical attacks out in later games.
Yukari-chan!
Also, the whole thing of
Mitsuru-senpai is seriously
getting
hurt.
up, taking another turn.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, that is... Oh, that's a frustrating thing in and of itself.
Agility down. Please be careful.
Because it's like, if you get knocked down, that's guaranteed you won't be able to attack
Jeez, that one's fast.
until 2 turns.
That's good fucking work, Yukari, you idiot.
Whew.
Are you okay? Please be more careful.
Yeah, that was rough. A little bit too rough.
That's what happens when you miss Yukari. Get what you fucking deserve. I've still not seen Joker.
Joker.
Yeah, you know the line, you get what you fucking deserve.
Oh,
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Yeah, let's go back to the entrance. Might as well call it for a night.
I think that's enough, enough grinding for today.
Apparently. Booga, don't tell me what to do. This was a case like I wanted to get a bunch of grinding done before the holiday, and like now we definitely can't.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have plans today? Apparently not. Yeah, the message client is not flashing. Yeah. So in regards to Persona, most people hear Joker, they'll think of Persona 5.
Honestly, I kind of thought that when you said Joker. I was like, what?
Yeah. I think Joker in regards to Persona, I still think Persona 2.
That is also a very valid point.
Largely because like the name was more prominent in Persona 2. It's not them like, oh yeah, no, I'm a hipster, Persona 2 or Persona 5. Like the Joker name was just way more prominent.
Mm-hmm.
With like the Joker murders and everything.
Yeah.
I think Joker from Rod. Well, I'm not talking to Junpei. Oh, that's actually a point. We have new weapons in. Yay. Oh, read or die. Alright. It sounds vaguely familiar, but the main thing I'm thinking of right now is say cheese and die. The Goosebumps book. Weird that Soma's only gives you like 1 yen.
Hmm. That is super weird.
It's like Final Fantasy 7 has something similar. Megalix, it's Megalix itself basically, nothing in Final Fantasy 7. Silver Saber. Yes, whip it. I guess get another one for Mitsuru. That for Yukari. Actually, have you played Persona 4, Persona 3 Portable, Jen?
I played a very short bit of it. I have not played a huge amount.
They take away the ability to choose your weapon in Portable.
They do?
Yeah, you're only stuck. All you can have is the short sword. I think the female protagonist has a different weapon.
That's weird.
I think it's understandable. Cuts that whole thing down, makes it more like Persona 4. Plus, you two went out and didn't invite me. I see how it is. Let me see this. That goes back on. This gets edited. Yeah, that's good. Push comes to shove, I could probably hang out with the old couple. Which we haven't done for like months.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, they're probably kind of lonely.
Because they're probably kind of dead.
I mean, trying to be nice here.
Oh, that's what that meant. I thought it was like, oh yeah, town map. And just like look at the map on the bench. Alright, nobody seems to be around. Door's closed, that's bullshit. My only day off school, why is it closed? Naganaki Shrine. Nobody is anywhere. I should have stayed home. I hate that once you leave the dorm on a day off, like that's it, it's your day.
Yeah, it's not like you needed to come home for food or anything at any point.
Well, if I go home now, it's like, oh, it's going to be immediately evening. That's the day wasted.
No, I find that to be kind of annoying as well.
I forgot this game will do stuff like increase persona stats through standard daily activities. What's going on? Alright, well, I'm not talking to you. Fine, this fits the character's personality anyway. Minato is known to be like a fairly cold person.
I mean, that's a part of why he has the blue hair, isn't it?
No, that's because of death.
Oh, I was making the joke, because isn't, like, the FemC, like, supposed to be more cheery?
Yeah. There's, she's a brunette.
I thought it was, like, a reddish brown.
Yeah, maybe.
Awesome! There it is! Yakushima!
And main character just listening to his headphones. This character definitely represents me.
Also me.
Wow! It's like we're in an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Fabulous.
Welcome back, milady. And you must be her schoolmates, correct? Welcome to the Kirijo Vacation Home. Please follow me.
Well, we're getting nothing done for the next
Is
4
this the right
days.
place?
Dude, real
We got
life
adventures.
I knew she was from an
Beach
important
adventures.
family.
We got
It's time
story.
for the-
We got plot dump and time wasted is what we've got.
Well, it's the beach episode.
You know, I've forgotten
good to
whether
see
or
you.
not this guy wears an eye patch. It was like, does he, or am I just imagining that?
He's doing his Big Boss
Who's that?
cosplay.
Her father?
He's wearing it on the wrong guy.
Dude, talk about scary.
Is
He's
it?
not gonna make us walk the plank, is he? Don't be stupid.
We won't be here long, but make yourself at home.
No, Big Boss isn't the
This
right
is
eye.
gonna
It's
rock.
Solidus who lost his left
Hey,
eye.
you wanna go to the beach? It's right there. Dude, this place
Yeah, you are right
rules.
about that, Teak.
Come on, let's go.
What, already?
Oh, load.
I mean, sure, but let me get changed first.
Then I'll see you there. I'm not gonna
You know what I
want to
do? I want to see about the kind of beds the rich and powerful people sleep in. So you guys go to the beach. I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna take a nice nap.
Got my sandals on, giving my feet a chance to breathe. Yep, summer's here.
Darn, there's nothing out there I can use as a marker. Too bad. I was hoping for a good swim.
Why do I have to hang out with you guys?
You must be joking. We come all the way to the beach and you're gonna train?
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Damn right I do. It's summertime at
I was
the
like,
beach.
training is basically
Perfect
all
activity.
Akihiko does.
Yep, it's one of his 2 personality traits in Persona Q.
Which is unfortunate.
Say hello to contestant number 1, Yukari Takaba. As you can see, she's chosen a bold
Please shut up,
design,
Junpei.
quite unexpected. It takes a lot of confidence to pull off a swimsuit like that.
You wonder why nobody likes you, Junpei?
Is that umbrella taken?
Next up is contestant number 2, Fuka Yamagishi. Wow, Fuka. I had no idea you were so... I mean, you should wear a swimsuit more often.
Huh?
Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Junpei.
Stop that creepy laugh, you perv.
Why is he part of the group?
And here's our final
It's like,
contestant.
I know he wields a persona, but can we just, like, kind of kick him out?
Is something wrong?
Wow, Mitsuru-senpai, you're beautiful. Yeah, your skin is flawless. Did you already put on sunscreen?
It's the thing of, like, after the
No,
first full
not
moon, we
yet.
should have just ditched him. Got rid of him immediately. He was obviously not capable of being someone we can rely on. And then the personality on top of that.
So, which one's your type?
None of your fucking business, Junpei. We're not
Yeah,
friends.
Like, I believe that. Man, this is great. I'm in heaven. How about a swim? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! Charge!
You know, swimming in the ocean is a very dangerous and stupid thing to do, Junpei, so go and have fun.
I like swimming in the ocean.
You feel uneasy as if there's a robot nearby.
Oh, shit. You've been, found out, Chrono.
Ah, shit, they know about me. What up, Miss Sir? This looks really smug in that portrait.
She does.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, don't really blame her.
Oh, I can just leave? Why is Akihiko the save point?
That's actually a pretty valid question. When did Akihiko become safe man?
Oh boy, here we go. You can't change it, so Megumi draws you with Akihiko.
Damn. Almost could have fulfilled my high school fantasy.
You guys are all idiots.
Why are they playing with Junpei?
I don't think they are. I think Junpei just won't leave them alone. Yeah, well, fuck you, Junpei. You have a tiny dick.
It's been a while. I'm glad that you're in good health.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
No, they're just people we picked up off
I'm
the
sorry
street.
for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it so long?
I wasn't hiding it.
I've told you time and again. None of the blame is yours.
But
I don't admit, I
Two
like
in harmony
Papa
surpasses
Kirijo.
one in perfection. That is
Mostly
been our
because
guiding
he ends up
principle
being a very
since
different
the
character than you
Kirijo family
expect.
separated from the Nanjo group.
Mm-hmm.
You must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru.
Like,
There
especially
are
with his
things in this
introduction of him
world
not saying
that cannot
anything,
be
and then there's this, and it's like,
No matter
"It ain't
yeah,
your fault,
he's like-
Mitsuru. Be with friends, learn to rely on them,
yes,
that kind of thing. Rather than like,
Yeah,
they're
like,
beneath you,
he's-
use them.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That's another thing. Why didn't you ask me directly instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Like, the first introduction
Bring
you
them
get of
here.
him,
All
he
of them.
seems like he doesn't care, and then now he's
intention of
actually being
concealing
really
the truth from
fatherly.
I've made preparations to disclose everything. There's a girl named Takaba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be
Either fate
fate.
or, you know, anime right.
Father?
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the
Just
short
strap
version.
in and no time for bathroom breaks. We can give you the full rundown.
Well, it's true. We adults are to blame.
The adults
If I
are
could have
always
atoned
to
for it
blame.
with my life,
That's
I
how
would have
all
done
anime
so.
goes.
Yeah.
Now, I have no choice but
Out of
to
3, 4,
rely
and
on
5, I
you.
think 4's the only one where the adults explicitly aren't to blame.
What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Damn, that's
Junpei,
insane.
nobody asked you.
However, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. Now that I think about it, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
It's
this?
movie time, kids.
This is the only existing footage of the accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That voice!
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. And this experiment should have never even been conceived. I'm afraid what I've done will result in an unprecedented disaster. But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price.
The entire world?
Please, listen carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. To end this nightmare, you must eliminate all of them. I am to blame for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success. And so I didn't raise any objections. It is all my fault.
Huh? Dad? You mean... that was...
Well, that's an awkward time. Also, your dad
Father.
looks like he probably
His name was
needed
Eiichiro
some sleep,
Takaba.
Yukari.
He was the head researcher at the time, a very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
I can't believe it. So, that means my dad caused it all?
Yep, and as his daughter,
The
you
Dark
have to
Hour,
bear the weight of that
Tartarus,
sin.
The people who
Under
died in that
Ashikara.
incident? It was
Oof.
all his fault?
That's a little bit difficult.
You okay?
It's like, my dad caused all of our suffering. You
So
okay
that's why you were
there?
hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
Oh dear, here we go.
No, Takiba, I
don't want your pity! Shouldn't someone
Yeah,
go after
Junpei, you
her?
go.
Oh, I'm sure Junpei is great.
Oh, I just want
like,
Junpei to leave the room.
Junpei claims he
Will
wants
you
to be a
go?
hero, but he's not even gonna stand up and be like, yeah, I'll go after her.
Yeah, fine. Go.
Thank you.
I ask.
I like how no one offered to go after her. Like, you had to be asked to go after her.
So, you're serious on me come over here and feel sorry for you.
I believed in him for so long. This is too much. Remember what I told you at the
Nope.
hospital? How my dad died when I
Nope.
was little? You understand now, right? He
That
died
was
in that
like,
incident.
I don't know, 4
Nobody
months
knew
ago,
the
Yukari?
truth,
You
so there
expect
were
us to
all sorts
remember?
of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times.
I see.
But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault. I loved him a lot, and I believed he'd never do anything wrong.
Well,
I
nobody's
received
perfect,
a letter back in
Yukari.
the spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago.
Nobody makes mistakes.
It cracked me up, because even though it said
Everybody's
to my
secretly eating
family,
babies.
it was pretty much all about me. That only made me believe in him more. When
Generally
I
remember
found
when you
out I had a
leave the
special
dad's in
power,
bed.
I thought it was
I was in the
great.
hospital. I'd just woken
was
up from a
scared.
coma.
But I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my
That is a
persona.
very valid point. You meet her, you end up in a coma for a week, and like one of the first things she
But it
tells you
turns
when you
out
wake up from the coma is,
all of
my
that
dad's
was for
dead.
nothing.
My dad is dead.
And prior to that, you meet her, you walk into your dorm and you meet her, and she's holding
You're
a
just trying to
gun.
make me feel better. Why does reality have to be so harsh? I tried so hard to fight my fear, and this
That's your
is what
problem.
I
You try to
get.
fight your fear. You should be
Maybe I'm
burning your
just
dread.
jealous of Mitsuru Senpai. I mean, why my father and not hers?
Ooh.
I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
Hmm?
No, stream hasn't crashed. Marry that girl. But Yukari is officially not best girl.
Nope.
Huh. Well, you're just Mr.
Okay,
Perfect.
what are you now, Junpei?
Nothing ever phases
Yeah,
you.
for real.
Yukari.
And now you've got the nerve to try and tell me how to feel? You think you know me? You don't know anything.
Yeah,
I'm
if I
sorry.
drowned you right now, I could say
We
you
had
ran
some
away and
mess.
nobody ever found you.
I'm so afraid.
Shove your
I
body
don't know
into
what
the
to do
water, the
anymore.
current will pull you away.
I'm
You'll
totally
never be seen
lost.
again.
Tell me. What should I do? Huh? You know, you really are one
Yep.
of a kind.
Till the sequel.
I'm sorry for acting like this. You've lost your
That's right.
parents too. But
Yeah, I
I'm
feel like a
alright
lot
now.
of the team kind of
I'm
forgets
used to
that
dealing
about
with
the main
stressful
character.
situations.
Hey, you're one of a
Anyway,
kind with your power to wield
thanks for
multiple
listening.
personas.
Let me guess. Senpai asked you to bring me back,
And then, like,
right?
the sequel comes out, it's like, no.
Yeah, it's like about that.
Yeah, she did. I honestly didn't care.
I knew it. But still, thanks.
Well, don't burn our dread.
Uh, this is kind of awkward,
Well, you
isn't
walk
it?
close to me.
Hey! Yeesh, what's taking you so long? Everybody's waiting.
He's gonna make some
It's
sort of
almost
comment, I know he
The
is.
dark hour. So you
Oh,
should get back.
never mind.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Hmm? Did I miss something?
I almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Well, duh.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. It's like trading away your innocence. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't
You know,
want to
that's
see.
actually an interesting interpretation.
So, I guess I'm stuck with you guys, huh?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yep. Now that that's settled, let's get back.
And my robot senses are tingling again. Yeah, that was me too.
The air is so fresh. I never thought a walk in the
Crow
woods
got
would
a
be so
update
enjoyable.
notification for his
You can't do
firmware.
this in Iwatodai.
It's difficult maintaining a robot body, I would assume.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Cough, cough. I don't have a robot body.
so
What are you
listen to
talking
this.
about?
Junpei was acting like such a pervert yesterday, and I didn't know how to
On
react.
simple, Fuka, you just
It's
kick
probably a
him
good thing we came out here by
repeatedly
ourselves.
and invite everybody to join you.
Huh?
I mean, to be fair, I think she's wearing
Yeah.
sandals, so it'd be kind of like it would hurt her a little bit to try and kick somebody.
Punch
It's
him.
you speaking.
I don't think she's very. She would have a very strong
Stab
punch.
him.
Well, I'm a developer here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
A machine that was
A
considered
machine?
inoperable suddenly just
What
left
kind
the
of machine
building.
is it? I need detailed information to locate anything other than shadows.
It's a combat vehicle, an anti-shadow weapon to be precise.
Oh, sweet. A Tachikoma.
A combat vehicle? You mean
Well,
like a
like she weighs
tank?
70 pounds. Yeah.
We're not currently with the others, so it might take some time for us all
Seize
to
assemble.
I see. Well, regardless.
I see your bot went off for today.
I'm on my way there
Yeah.
now.
If the target cannot be captured, do we have permission to destroy it?
I highly doubt you'll be able
You
to
can't
destroy
take
it.
on a Tachikoma.
What? Then how are we supposed
Reason
to
with
stop
it.
it?
Just do your best. I'll call you again later.
Great. No one's answering.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back and get our equipment. Then we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area. Although this island is quite large.
Jeez, where could they be?
Meanwhile, in bed.
This says we've gone to see the Jomon cedar tree.
It looks like Fuka's handwriting.
Oh man. We're at an island resort in the middle of summer. Why don't they go to the beach? That's just not right.
Well, it is
Yeah.
your fault.
What do you mean? I just wanted to lighten up the mood.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, doesn't matter.
And
anyway.
Junpei learns
We're
nothing.
on our own now. Just the guys.
Mm-hmm.
If you're out of ammo, you pick it up on the battlefield. That's one of the most basic military tactics. We'll call this Operation Babe Hunt.
Babe hunt?
Here we go.
You mean like pick up girls?
What do you think, Akihiko-san? With you on the squad, we're guaranteed to succeed.
This is honestly like one of the low points of the game for me, is this whole operation.
Everything to do with Junpei. Yeah, I agree. I can't wait till somebody stabs him.
That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have multiple sword wielders on the team.
Yeah, you're right.
Unfortunately,
Does sound like
Junpei
an
included.
And what are we gonna do
I
the
don't
rest
care
of
what
the
you do
day?
for the rest of the day, Junpei. Go
Come
do
on,
it somewhere
guys.
else.
It'll be fun.
Then I'm appointing him our leader as usual.
What? Why?
It wrecked
Set
Junpei.
yourself, This is an operation.
It's like, okay, if we're gonna do this,
Aw,
at
man,
least
that's
Akihiko gets that
bullshit.
burn on Junpei.
Mm-hmm.
You better take this seriously. It's an important
Hey,
operation.
Junpei. Fuck off. Oh, see ya. Yeah, if you're playing Persona 3 Portable, possibly on this one, I think maybe, you can find Kashiwagi from Persona 4.
Huh.
She's one of the women you're required to flirt with.
Interesting.
It's... Her name is given as, like, woman or something, and then it becomes woman of questionable age.
Oh.
Isn't this like a private island?
It's a big island, but I think it's supposed to be like private, like a private resort kind of thing.
This is my area of expertise, says the guy who's driven away every girl he's ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Where you from? Having fun? You seeing my dick? Thanks, Junpei.
Junpei, bye.
Fair enough. Have a nice day.
Yep. Have a day. Goodbye. Please do not cut Junpei any slack.
That's right.
Oof.
Weekend to hit on you.
Too bad you couldn't add. Too bad you couldn't add a thing being like, our friend is making us hit on you.
Weekend to hit on you, bitch. I just immediately torpedo this entire thing.
Mm-hmm. Just be like, okay, we're done with this. Goodbye. Junpei, you're banned.
Bye. Yeah, well, your best was absolute garbage, Junpei. Yeah, Junpei's definitely the most unlikable party member in any Persona game.
I was like, oh, you have a point there. It's like, no, he does not, Akihiko.
No. All on the beach. All on the beach. But yeah, seriously, Junpei is the most unlikable party member in all of Persona. That includes 1 and 2. I wanted to ask you something. Yes? Do you have Prince Albert again? Are you here alone? Would anybody miss you if you didn't come home?
Oh god.
Just thought that if you're bored, you might want to come and take a walk in the woods with us. And this knife.
None of them are knife wielders, not yet.
I have a sword.
You're not supposed to show that off yet.
But the internet tells me that's the best way to get girls to like you.
I wouldn't trust everything you read on the internet.
How old do you think we are? Ooh, that's a loaded question.
Extremely loaded.
Old enough to be bangable. Older women, huh? I don't like the Junpei agrees. Then again, I feel like Junpei's the kind of guy who's just like anything that moves. Except he can't because nothing will touch him.
Also very true.
We're in high school. We're not astrologically compatible. The fuck is that?
Astrologically, I'm sure that's the only thing that makes them non-compatible.
You know, just seem like having fun talking to us. We're not. You're right.
This is being forced on us. Oh god.
Well, Junpei would be down for a threesome. A little bit of MMF action.
I'm pretty sure, like, if Junpei was involved in any type of threesome, it would be more so 2 people and him, like, not being a part of it.
So it wouldn't be a threesome?
Yeah. Basically.
Now you see, Junpei, you two look like idiots. By playing it off so cool and being blunt and honest about this, I look like the guy who doesn't give a shit, which puts me a step above both of you. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? You forget, I get to control the party. I could take you up to Tartarus alone. I could slit your fucking throat and nobody would find you. Ever.
I'd be like, where's Junpei? No need to worry about Junpei, he's fine.
Yeah, he said he'd back in a few minutes.
We're standing so close to her, it's like... And we're saying this all really loudly, probably.
Yeah, let's all just approach her as a group, that's not worrying. Wait a minute, isn't this the man?
Yeah, this is a part of why I don't like this section.
Yeah, it was a failure because these two have no game. Man, 2007 was a different time.
It really was.
Don't be shy, embrace the unknown. Be open to possibilities. I need an adult. I am an adult. That's what it. Can I get a second opinion? No, you're entirely right. It's like, oh yeah, no, this is actually a man, and Junpei is the one that he goes for. So it's a comedy. It's a Japanese comedy. I feel like Japan was still doing stuff like this up until only a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically right. It's still just like, especially in the lens of nowadays, it's like really uncomfortable. I mean, if you think more on it back then, it should have been uncomfortable too, but...
Junpei can go. That's right, Junpei. Have fun. You know, Akihiko, women can have facial hair too. That shouldn't be the giveaway.
It really shouldn't.
On the bright side, at least this isn't voiced.
Very true. Very true.
But like, they kept that for Persona 3 Portable.
This sucks. We're 0 for 3.
Yeah, Persona 3 Portable is also Noriko Kashiwagi
What's wrong?
to the
I
side.
thought you weren't interested in picking up chicks.
If I'm in a match, I want to
And it's like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'd go with it.
I know what our problem is. You can't control yourself.
What?
We'll probably
Don't
get
blame
into
this
this
on
again in
me.
Persona 4, but like, Persona 4
I'm just
doesn't
stating the
give you
obvious.
a good reason
But
why
you haven't
everybody's
scored
like, no,
either.
Kashiwagi is just awful.
What did you just say?
Like, personality-wise, sure, she's not great. But they never give you a good reason of why nobody is
Whose
into
fault
her.
do you think it is?
It's been so long since I played Persona 4, and I haven't gone through Golden that I cannot remember much about her, to be honest.
She's very flirty, she has like a bra somewhat exposed. And it's like, you're in a room of teenage boys. Somebody should be at least like, oh yeah. And nobody is, and it's weird, and they never give a good reason for it. And the best excuse to come up with is like, she's clearly old. But she doesn't seem like it. Like, she doesn't look it. And she doesn't look really old either. You know what I mean? Like, they never give a good reason for why nobody is like, yeah, that's a good idea. Meanwhile, Persona 3's are like, hey, here's your friend who wants to bang the teacher. And
I mean...
it's a weird contrast.
I won't accept a stalemate. It's either
You're
him
both
or
awful.
me. Yeah! This is serious. Now tell us... who's...
What's the matter? You see something?
I forgot how much they made Teddy look like Igus.
Yeah, they really did make Teddy look like Igus.
Talk about saving the best for last. Now that's what I'm talking about. Man, she's cute.
I feel like having Igus's introduction be that anime cutscene gives away that she's going to be a recurring character of some importance. Because if
Yeah.
she was a random nobody, why would they do that?
We'll have a better shot that way.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right, then let's decide the order. We'll go clockwise, starting with the winner. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Rip.
It's fine, like we get to see Junpei get shot
Okay, I'll
down.
go first.
Yeah, that's true. Which actually has me wondering, it's like, will you always fail that, no matter
Yes.
what you choose?
The others have to go up first.
That's what I thought.
Well, it's a good thing Labris and Metis haven't
how's it
escaped
going?
yet.
I noticed you.
Yeah, for real.
Staring at the ocean. So, do you come here often? My name's Junpei.
Junpei?
Don't worry, I just want to talk.
Well, that's definitely reassuring,
It's more
Junpei.
fun than standing here all by yourself, isn't it?
I just want to talk, not take to them up here and like brutalize
I'm
you.
looking for a human.
Oh yeah?
You are not the one.
Rip.
Wow, he got shot down faster than I expected.
She's a tough one, senpai.
Don't worry about me. Wow, hello?
You know, I'd probably be more
Say,
comfortable with
you like the
Akihiko's
ocean?
attire here if he wasn't wearing the
Is your
t-shirt.
question directed at me?
You said you would be more comfortable?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like, oh, a t-shirt
I
and a
like the ocean,
Speedo.
too.
It's
Hey,
like if he
I
was
heard
just
good
wearing the
triathletes
Speedo,
who train
it'd
at the
look
beach
less weird.
perform better than those who
It's like this, it
practice
looks like he's just
indoors.
not wearing pants.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
You get what I mean?
Wow.
Well,
He's
I
actually
personally
having a
feel like
conversation
it's
with
better
her.
that he has the
Although
shirt on.
Something's not right.
That type of information is irrelevant to me.
I am clearly not a robot. Carry on with your human biological daily activities.
I won. I talked to her longer than you did.
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her.
What matters is if you get into a
This
central processing
sucks.
unit.
Hey, stop crying. You're making
You
me
feel bad. You're not crying because I punched you.
So, that's our status. If you can't pull this off, I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
We're on the ropes, but it's not
Junpei
over
saying
yet.
that as if he's not already
all up to you now.
traumatized.
Yeah. Junpei says if I can. Alright, let me do this. Go all smooth, put the moves on. But hey, what's your name, I guess?
I couldn't hear what he said, but she looks
Greetings! You must be the lovely Igus.
You are... Initiating evasive maneuver. Confirmation must be made at a secure location.
I'm sure that was a completely human thing to say.
Honestly, I was expecting it to just jump over
Hey, what
me.
did you say to make her run away like that? Well, what are you waiting for? Go after her!
Who cares?
Go tell her you're sorry! If you don't, we'll all be in trouble. Go on, man! You can catch her if you hurry.
I really don't like. This is a problem with all three of these Persona games. The main character is just a pushover for so much what everybody else suggests.
Yeah. It kind of falls down into the whole silent protagonist problem. Because they have to do things in order to give you the prompts to let you choose.
Pathway in this area is weird.
It is.
Like you're gonna run into the wall. No stopping it. As she's doing that Naruto run. Like, do I really want a girl who's doing the Naruto run in 2009?
I mean, Naruto was still popular, wasn't it?
I mean, Naruto is popular. Even to now, Naruto is still popular enough, thanks to Boruto. You see the mysterious girl, you couldn't see her before she peeked her head out, because you're an idiot.
I was correct. I have found you. I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be
Oh yeah,
with
robot
you.
waifu.
What? I can't believe this!
What's going on? You didn't even say anything to her.
I'm just that smooth. Or I
There
guess
you
you're
guys
just that
are.
smooth, Chrono.
What are you
I'm
doing
gonna say it's
here?
like Bride of
We've been looking all
Robot.
over for you.
Bride of Robot style.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits? You have no idea what we've... Huh? Who's this?
Listen, we've encountered a problem. I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need you all to go back to the house and prepare for battle.
That won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
What do you mean?
Oh, you had me worried. You don't have permission to leave the lab on your own, I guess.
Oh, there's our name drop.
Yep. Not like we didn't spoil it.
I apologize for all the trouble. Everything is under control now.
So, what happened to capturing the tank?
Oh, that's been taken care of. Come here, I guess.
Yep, so Igus is actually a humanoid Fujikoma.
This is Igus. As you can see, she's a mechanical
Who came
maiden.
up with
A
that name?
mechanical maiden.
I am Igus. My mission is to destroy shadows. I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
I have been told I must learn
No way.
what is love.
It's like she's
Baby,
alive.
don't hurt me.
This is
Don't
unbelievable.
hurt me. Come on.
She's so cute, but she's a robot.
I'm just gonna redeem you singing a song completely as robotic as possible.
Anti-shadow weapons were created 10 years ago to combat uncontrollable shadows. Igus was the last to be made, and she's the only one that still remains
And
today.
then, like, so much comes out to say, no,
An
she ain't.
anti-shadow weapon.
Yeah, she was the last one made. You sure about that?
Yes.
Well, no,
You
it's-
absolutely positive about that.
No, it's like, oh, she's the last one made and the only one remaining. And then the answer comes out with
She suffered
Metis,
major
and the Persona
damage in
4 Arena
combat
comes out
and
with
has remained in the
Labyrinths.
lab ever since. It's still unclear as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this
Why
morning.
create lore when
Well,
you can
I hope you will all get
retroactively
along.
change it?
An anti-shadow weapon with a
Is it any
will of
weirder
own?
than the dog with a
This is
Persona?
amazing.
Like, we forget how
I mean-
ridiculous Persona 3 is.
Way,
Like,
when I
Persona
saw
3
him
has such a
earlier,
ridiculous
It
cast.
seemed
Yeah.
like you knew him.
I mean, there's Junpei.
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
Junpei alone kind of covers everything.
Yeah. It's like, why does anybody let him in the circuit?
Perhaps her identification system is
It's like, we're
malfunctioning.
letting everybody else join
Or
because
maybe
we
she's
had to
still
let
half
Junpei
asleep.
join.
This is quite interesting.
Maybe that's the bar for entry. It's
Well,
like, can
I
you
can
summon a
ponder this
Persona,
later.
and are you smarter than
Oh,
Junpei?
I forgot to tell you all.
Yes, to both, then you're in.
You can participate in
Which is
a
why a
wide
robot, a
range of
dog, and a
recreational
10-year-old
activities
get to
here.
do it.
There's a tennis
Mhm.
court, a pool table, even a karaoke machine. Would you care to hear me sing?
Kutsuki, it's weird that you're hanging out with a bunch of high schoolers.
Man, it's already the third day
Yeah.
of our trip.
Go drown, Junpei.
Too bad we have to go home tomorrow. I'd totally stay longer if I could. But I can't complain.
Well, you know,
A
if you
lot
went
of
and hid
cool
in the
things
woods
happened while
and we
were
didn't
here.
find you, we'd leave without you. You could stay here.
How can he be so full of energy? We were all up so late last night.
Do we have a mission at the
Punch
beach
him,
today?
punch him.
Nah,
Punch
it's
him with your
nothing like
robot
that.
fists.
We just came here to have some fun.
Do you understand what it means to have fun, I
Of course,
guess?
I'm a robot, not an idiot.
Of course. Recreation is the refreshment of one's mind and body.
Exactly. Wow, you sure know a lot about us humans. All right, let's take one last dip before we leave.
Hold on, Junpei-kun. Is it okay for Igus to
Probably
go in the
not.
ocean?
Salt water would probably corrode her.
Oh, I'm sure she's waterproof.
She has a lot of exposed parts. I wouldn't exactly, like,
What's wrong,
immediately
Igus?
say, oh yeah, I guess it's probably
It
waterproof.
is best that we
Hmm.
all engage in this activity together. An activity in which only one person derives enjoyment is not the optimal method to have fun.
Why is nobody having fun? I specifically
Do
requested
we
it.
have to? We should join them.
Okay.
Kutsuki, why are you wearing your
Are you
suit in a
enjoying
beach?
yourself? We've been quite busy during our time here, but it looks as if we can relax a bit today.
Hey, Akihiko-san, come on!
They really
It's your
didn't want to
turn.
give him a different outfit.
Yeah.
My turn? What are they doing?
They also were
I'm glad to
terrified
see
about the
everyone is
thought of
having so much
Akutsuki in a
fun.
bathing suit.
I've already told you what time the ship
out
will be
Akutsuki's
arriving tomorrow,
nipples.
yes? I almost like
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Early, so
Do
don't
not
be
need.
late.
Okay, I'll let everyone
Not
know.
need or need.
Until
immediately.
then, enjoy the last day of your vacation.
Do not need, do not want. I am good.
Mysterious voice rings in your head. You've been thinking about Kutsuki's nipples. Your bond with the team has grown closer. Man, I wish I had a CRT. Like, this would look way better on a CRT, because there's been, like, visual issues on the beach here. Like, oversaturation. It's like, would it still be an issue if I was playing this on a CRT?
It's interesting how older games actually end up looking worse on newer TVs.
Yeah, it's because the older TVs covered up a lot of the defects and
Ah,
problems.
shit, it's them.
Mm-hmm.
You mean those three? Wow, they're freaky.
Shut up, let's go.
Meanwhile, with Zombie Jesus.
And his weird gang of
Hey,
Lolita girl and
Why do
wannabe
they always
techie
the
bring
dude.
it
nerd.
when I approach? They're like back alley rats.
beats me.
Jin, give him the capsules.
Thanks. I'll pay you the same as... Hold up.
This time, information will suffice. Your acquaintances have been busy lately. I'm referring to their activities on nights when the moon is full. They spend a great deal of time in the tower as well. Why did they take this burden upon themselves?
I forgot
You
how
do
much
know,
plot
don't
is
you?
dumped so close together.
But you don't wish to say. Is it because they are
It's
your
like
friends?
in the build-up to the third full moon, and then after it,
No,
there is
I've got
so
nothing to
much
do
going
with
on
them.
when there's nothing for so long before it.
Then tell us.
I don't know the details, but supposedly if you destroy all those creatures, then the tower will disappear, and with it the Dark Hour.
You mean they intend to eliminate the Dark Hour?
Yeah, why?
Why would they do such a thing? With the power they have, they wish to destroy the Tower of Demise as well?
Tower of Demise? Who wouldn't want to
It's
take
like,
out that damn tower?
That's
Easy,
not
Takaya.
suspicious whatsoever.
Yes. Yes.
I can't go back. Not after what happened.
No, I'm sure that wasn't foreshadowing. I thought it was 4 days and 3 nights, but we were there for like 3 days.
I also thought it said 4 days and 3 nights.
Ugh. Oh, you should have jumped in. We just had to defeat the last 6. So yeah, Igus has joined the party.
I guess just chilling over here on the couch.
So at this point, it's a case of who do we want in the party? Because Mitsuru, Igus, Akihiko, and Yukari are all viable.
No Junpei?
No. Okay, I'm feeling good. Time to study.
Just letting that question hang there.
I said no.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
No, I was like, no. Oh, now I'm tired.
Ah, dang.
That means I can't go to Tartarus tomorrow.
Unless you use the bathroom, maybe.
Maybe.
You could always try. There's a bathroom at your dorm, and there's a bathroom at the school.
Good
Oh, God.
morning. Please wake up.
I forgot about this part.
Mission accomplished.
My alarm clock.
It has not triggered
Then get out.
yet. The paper on the wall says, do things 5 minutes
It's a lie. I don't
early.
have paper on the wall.
Therefore, I woke you up 5 minutes in advance.
Hey, are you awake? That girl disappeared, and we can't find her anywhere. Think you can help us out? She might have gone out on her own, like she did in Yakushima.
I am not a girl. I am Aegis, and
There
I
you go,
am
she
here.
identifies as Aegis.
Huh?
Which means we have to refer to Aegis as Aegis always. Her pronouns are Aegis.
Aegis and Aegis.
Aegis?
Yep.
How did you...
He was asleep, so I unlocked
That
the
is
door.
worrying.
That is very
That's
worrying.
a lawful entry. Didn't we tell you to stay in the command room at night?
I propose to be on standby in this room from now on. Is this
No.
acceptable?
What?
Like how we both
No,
said that at
it's
the
not
same time.
acceptable.
If there is a problem, then I will address it promptly.
The problem is, it's against dorm regulations. Well, don't just sit there.
Garrett, I literally just fucking woke up. I woke up with a robot
See?
with guns for
He
arms
agrees.
stood next to me.
I will do as told.
All right, I'll have a room prepared for you on the 3rd floor. You can stay there. Oh, and don't leave the dorm by yourself, okay?
I will do as commanded.
I'm tired. I have practice this morning, so I gotta go.
Everyone goes to a place called school in the morning. I comprehend.
None of you gonna
Between
shut my door?
Aegis, between Aegis comprehending and Gale not comprehending, I feel like we have the full spectrum of emotion.
God, now I'm missing double saga.
I've been missing Digital Devil Saga lately.
When's the full playthrough?
It'll happen eventually.
Eventually. Eventually!
Eventually. I gotta finish Scarlet Nexus.
I consider redeeming Devil Saga on your channel if it wasn't for the whole thing of like, you know, maybe I'm gonna do that replay at some point this year. This would be so much easier if we just lived together. They'll be all like, oh yeah, we're gonna do the co-op streams every day.
Get home from work and you just be like, alright, Chance, time to go do the co-op. And I'll be like, what?
What about food and shower? Do that in your own time.
It's like, nope, you're not off the clock yet.
You're on the
like, God
chrono
damn
now.
it.
Chrono means clock. Or time. It wasn't a sex thing.
I'm just over here, like, kind of just doing that office stare, because I'm just like, God damn it, Chrono.
That'd be great to like live with a fellow streamer. It's like, hey, I got my stream, we got your stream, and then we have like co-op streams like 2 or 3 days a week, so we can actually get through games at a reasonable pace. Think of all the SMT games we could do.
Just turn into an SMT channel.
I mean, basically have been for like a year, a year or two now.
Yeah, like a year and a half.
I think SMT is like the game I've finished, the series I've finished most games in on stream at this point. Like, Final Fantasy wise, I've done 7, 8, and 7. That's 2 games, one of them twice.
And 13.
Oh yeah, and 13. Arkham, I've done 2 games. Prince of Persia, I've done 2 games. Mario, I've finished 2 games. Metroid, I've done 3. I've done Fusion, Zero Mission, and Prime on stream. Like with Shin Megami Tensei, it's like I've done Digital Devil Saga, Digital Devil Saga 2, Nocturne. 3. Yeah, so we're close.
We started Strange Journey, but we are not continuing that. And this is your third attempt to get through this on stream.
Have you been checking the archive on YouTube?
No, I just remember. Because I found you when you were playing Digital Devil Saga.
Yep. Good times.
SMT, the series where you kill your friends, bringing new people together.
The best series. That's actually a point. I've mentioned this to Chance. Yeah, I guess I might as well go with Kenji if I'm going to actually level this up now. That emulation handheld that I linked on the Discord that I've backed on Indiegogo. We get that, and we should be able to do some 3DS stuff. It's not going to be perfect, it's going to be like far from perfect, honestly. But with turn-based RPGs, it should be fine. Well enough. So I get that, and stuff like Soul Hackers and SMC4 will be open to us. Yeah, I have 30-year goals. Yeah. My plan is to be dead in 30 years.
I mean, with the state of the world, that might be very possible.
Yep. I plan to be dead by the end of this year. Something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Yeah, 3DS stuff. This should be good. When it comes down to it, like, the only 3DS stuff I'm actually interested in doing on stream is the SMT stuff.
Trying to think if there's any 3DS games I'd be interested in. Kid Icarus?
Not personally.
Looking back over my collection now.
Fire
Would you
Emblem
be
maybe,
interested?
But like, there are other Fire Emblems I'd be interested in doing. Awakening, sure, but there are other Fire Emblems I'd be interested in doing before Fates or Echoes.
Would you be interested in doing Ocarina of Time 3D? I already know your opinions on Majora's Mask 3D.
Honestly, not really. Visually, I prefer Ocarina Original for several reasons. I appreciate Ocarina 3D for existing, and it's a great option to be able to play it.
How was your day?
And it does have several improvements over the original, but for nostalgia purposes, I like the original more. And there's not enough differences to go out of my way to stream 3D.
Oh, I got one for you.
No?
Bravely Default.
I didn't enjoy Bravely Default. I quit it. Like,
Okay, well, I got...
Everybody's like, yeah, Bravely Default is like super great and everybody should play it. And I finally sat down and played it, and I put like 3 hours into it. It was like, I don't like this battle system.
Alright, well, I got another one for you.
Yeah?
Being able to do the full series of Professor Layton.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. Well, that'd be a thing. Like, the idea I had for Curious Village still stands. Like, everybody gets a shot at the puzzles. I'd be down for that. It's the kind of thing I'd be into doing for something like the Zero Escape series, or Professor Layton just being like a static puzzle, rather than like a big room that you have to solve little ideas in and work your way through. Would make it way more like stream friendly for it. So I'd be down for like group solving puzzles in Professor Layton.
I feel like that'd be a lot of fun to go through the series.
Right, I'm tired. Let me go and poop. That's the women's restroom. There we go. Pooping completed. I feel refreshed. My condition has become good.
Nice.
Ruka, how is everybody? Everyone's okay. Would I like to know how the others are doing? No. Yes, let's go to Tartarus. Everybody except Junpei, who will stay here and study.
Junpei gotta get his grades up so he can stop being stupid.
Oh yeah. Well, we should start punishing them with that. Yeah, if anybody has any games they want to ask about the possibility of me doing, like, let me know. I'd be down to answer some of that. I guess, get in the party.
Would you ever be interested in a Tyrian Odyssey? Or Etrian Odyssey?
Yes.
They had some 3DS titles, I believe.
Yeah, the ones I'd be after doing would be on 3DS. Like Etrian Odyssey Untold, the remake of the original.
I wonder if it still has its Trauma Center reference.
The issue with doing Etrian Odyssey is, like, it requires access to a touchscreen. For best results.
I can see where that would be a problem.
Alright, so we have Robot Girl. So I didn't actually do it... I didn't actually deliberately bring all the girls with me. This was a case of like, okay, let's get Aigis in the party, and Yukari's the healer, and then who do I want in the party out of Akihiko and Mitsuru?
Obviously battle panties.
Well, Mitsuru has diorama.
Yeah, I was just messing though.
Now let's take a look at how Aigis works.
I am equipped with a special function. It is called Orgia mode. Would you like more information on it? In this mode, my limiter is temporarily disabled. Thus, my offensive capability increases
significantly.
However, since my inhibition logic is disabled as well, I am entirely autonomous during that time.
Autonomous.
Furthermore, once Orgia mode has been activated, it cannot be cancelled until I overheat. Then, a cooldown period is required.
You would think whoever designed Aigis might be like, this might not be the best way to make this mode.
So timing is crucial. That concludes the tutorial. Would you like me to repeat it? The command to activate Orgia mode can be accessed via Tactics.
Yeah, Persona 3 Portable, they moved that from Tactics to just having it as a thing Aigis can activate. It's fire.
It seems like it's weak against 2 enemies left.
Do I have somebody with both? Nice. No. Alright, let's go with Jack Frost then. You know what, let's go with Fortuna.
Gonna do Fortuna?
Yeah, Jack Frost has all his skills, so leveling him up further has no benefit.
The enemy is down! Now's your chance! One enemy
Last one.
There we go.
Don't let your guard down.
Idea mode.
The enemy is still alive.
Yes! The enemy's been knocked off balance!
Okay.
Well, That's one way to do it.
It fell over. Get it.
What an easy win!
Yeah, I'm always down to like discuss possible future games. And like since we're doing Tartarus now, like might as well talk about something.
I'm trying to think of other games to possibly play.
Well, SMT wise on 3DS, the ones I would want to do, SMT 4, Soul Hackers, Devil Survivor Overclocked is a definite.
Be careful.
And Strange Journey Redux. There is a thing though, like, I would like to go through Strange Journey before doing Strange Journey Redux on stream. But that's the case of like having to deal with older SMT design.
I have an idea of something to suggest, but I don't quite like that version of it. Tales of the Abyss 3DS.
Yeah.
Since the PS2 version didn't really work.
Yeah, that was super disappointing because like I was into that. Like 2 hours in, I was down for that, and I can't think of another game I've been down for as much as I was for Tales of the Abyss that quickly. Like that was crazy.
Like, it starts off in a way that you don't normally expect, and it's one of the reasons why I like recommending it to people.
Yeah, we get this emulator, like, I'll have to experiment, because it'll be on Citra on it. I'll have to experiment to see how well it functions. But the report I've seen on it is, like, it's there, it's not great, you're still better off using an actual 3DS. Which, like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Citra's still a little messy, even on computers. But, like, I'll put up with, like, graphical glitches and stuff. Just for the sake of being able to stream some of this stuff. Like, if it's still playable. Old Shadow.
As if you were expecting it to actually stay, Chrono.
I was expecting it to turn around.
Here, give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
It's like it was right there, right next to the teleporter, and you're expecting it to not immediately disappear.
The enemy's weak against darkness.
I forget what element Igus learns.
You know, I forget as well.
I'm down in this show.
That enemy is quite fast.
Please hit! I couldn't defeat it. One enemy left.
Well, at least Mitsuru will come with that and take a turn to get up.
Fire! The enemy is still alive. Enemy left. I summon thee. Fire! Enemy annihilated.
Yeah, I'm down for a bunch of 3DS stuff. And then, like, in my own personal time, just being able to emulate GameCube stuff.
That would also be a good thing.
Strike first.
Yeah, because it's not like I need to use emulator set up with. Just how I do it. And it's a good enough solution. I could get a better video quality if I was just straight emulating. Because that's like the main thing Nintendo doesn't offer, resolution options. The best you get is forcing 480p,
Give me a sec. I'll scan the
which is then
target.
upscaled to 1080 through the Wii U.
Hmm.
Like, it looks more authentic that way, really, than that's just a
The enemy is... It has multiple weaknesses. There are 3 enemies left. Help me!
I was actually really happy that Skies of Arcadia worked so well.
Please hit! This thing won't give up!
Isn't it?
2 enemies left!
Yeah, I was really happy that Skies of Arcadia worked really well with the progressive patch. Because I've had games that will have graphical glitches with that, and some games that just straight up won't work with it.
Enemies left!
Like the European version of Metroid Prime just straight up won't load if you've got the progressive patch on.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, the US version will, but the European version won't.
Well
And you might be like, why does that matter? It's like, there are specific differences, and I prefer the European version as a result.
It has multiple weaknesses.
Well, that makes Igus useless here. Does it? No, she can do
It has
strike.
multiple... This is my duty. The enemy is still alive.
But yeah, Skies of Arcadia played nice with that, and looked quite nice. It also played nice with the widescreen patch. So like back when I was doing the Vice the Legend run on Skies of Arcadia Legends, like it was running in 480p in widescreen with no issues, and I was really happy about that.
It's weak against ice.
Like the only downside of it was the UI elements are stretched. Like you'll get that with almost anything like that, unless it specifically doesn't extend the UI to cover the screen, if it keeps it like centered.
The battle's over. Good
But the issue with that is like you end up with the big empty, like just the big screen spaces on the sides. So I'm okay with it. I do want to see about getting back to Skies of Arcadia Legends. I don't like leaving it there unfinished. I say with all the other stuff I've got there unfinished.
I'll eventually finish Skies of Arcadia.
There are 4 of them.
Oh, great. Wow, they just do not like Yukara.
Is there a Mipatra gem for Yukari? It's weak against ice.
Right,
Use
they're weak
Google
to
skills.
ice. The books are weak to something
Give me a
else.
sec. I'll scan the target.
That's the absorb ice.
There are 4 enemies left.
I failed to finish it off.
Front shot. The enemy is...
Fire.
It's weak against fire. Why, you little... Senpai is unconscious. The enemy.
I hate this game sometimes. Instant death skills, and once you hit the point where it's not just Mudo, it's Mamudo, and then Mamudu, and it's like, you know what, I'm not into battles being luck-based. I'm not into every battle with an enemy that can do that being luck-based. It's like, oh no, Yukari and Mitsuru are down, but all I had to do is hit me and that's game over.
That's the thing that's most frustrating, is that All it has to do is kill the main character, regardless of everyone else. Just kill the main character and you're screwed.
Providing support.
Swear to fucking god, if that kills 2 again. Oh no, there it is, it hit the main character.
Please open your eyes.
Like, this is a concept I don't miss from older SMT games. Because, like, if I fuck up, fair enough. If I handle a battle poorly, fair enough. But having it be luck-based, whether or not I get a game over, I've never been into.
It just doesn't make it fun because it makes you more stressed out.
Yeah. Now we have to start from where we last saved to get back to where we were.
Mm-hmm. That's the other problem.
Yeah. SMT4 is still a difficult game. And, like, make no mistake, I died a lot in SMT4. You know what helps mitigate that? Saving anywhere.
It is called...
No, I don't want more info on it. It was automatically set to escape because that was the last thing we did in Tartarus. Here's the thing, is like, I like this game and I like a bunch of what it does.
It's
Fire
weak against 2 enemies left.
I like this game and I like a lot of what it does, but like, there is bullshit. If you're gonna ignore the bullshit, then you're an idiot.
Good choice. The enemy.
You're gonna ignore the bullshit and say it's the best game ever, think you're an idiot.
I mean, a game can still have a lot of bullshit and still be considered somebody's, like, best game ever. But you can't ignore that the bullshit exists.
Yeah.
One more to go. That was easy.
It's like, yeah, for a bunch of reasons, this is my favourite of 3, 4, and 5. But, like, there are problems. There are undeniable problems. A bunch of that is why I keep saying, like, you're gonna play this, get portable. Portable's so good. Like, people give Portable so much shit, but it's undeniably the best version of this game. Alright, as we go. So did you have any topics of conversation for today, Chance? What was it?
I'm trying to think.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Did it already come out, or is that Persona 4 Arena Ultimax remake coming out soon?
Remaster.
Remaster, that's what it was.
I don't think it's out yet.
That does remind me, Monarch. That was the name of the game, right?
Yes.
That's coming out in less than a month now.
Demo's out.
I still need to give the demo a try. I keep forgetting to check it.
I am interested.
electricity doesn't...
Definitely interested.
Only 2 remain. Two enemies left. When you fall, get right back up. You little... Yukari-chan! Yukari-chan is unconscious!
And there's still things to be had with Persona's 25th anniversary.
Do we know what the actual date of that is?
No, I do not, actually. Let me look it up.
One thing I do appreciate about revival beads is like they restore 50% of the HP. Like I've had trouble so many times, like, oh, you've revived somebody in an RPG, somebody hits them and they go right back down. I hate that.
So, technically, the Persona 25th anniversary celebration takes place from September 2021 to fall 2022. But
Cool,
I'm
where are
trying
the
to find
games?
the exact day.
So where's Persona 4 on anything? Where's Persona 4 on any console? Where is Persona 3 on any current console? Where's Persona 1 and 2? Where's Persona 2 double pack?
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Like that'd be a thing with like everybody's all like, oh yeah, Persona 3 remaster, Persona 3 portable remaster, let's go for it. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be a great idea, and I'd buy it. But like, you know, I really want to get my attention. Persona 2 double pack.
Persona 2 double pack is what would get my attention. Also, to answer your question, the 25th anniversary of the Persona series was September 20th, 2021.
Well, at least they did more for it than Nintendo did for Zelda's 35th anniversary.
Yeah, Zelda's 35th anniversary, they're like, here's a remaster, I guess. Have fun.
Here's Skyward Sword, the way you always wanted to be able to play it. Back down.
Yeah.
And also the Zelda Game & Watch, featuring Zelda 1, Zelda 2, both games which have not aged well at all.
There are 3 enemies. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Original Game Boy version of Link's Awakening for some reason. It's been a thing for a long time of like, if you're gonna re-release Link's Awakening in any form, it should always be DX. And like, that's what was on the 3DS Virtual Console, Link's Awakening DX.
It must be. Use Mudo skills.
Mudo.
There are 3 enemies left. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. Use Mudo skills. Please hit. I couldn't defeat it.
Such persistence.
Fight hard. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Shot! The enemy is still alive.
I couldn't defeat it.
It has multiple weaknesses. I failed to finish.
Yeah, okay. Persona 4 Arena, I think, is coming out in March, from what I'm looking up.
Shot! The enemy is still
Shaun defeated an enemy.
Yeah, I'd be down for, especially if we got an English release of the PSP version of Eternal Punishment, because that is the extra scenario that explains what Tetsuya's been doing. But like, Persona 25th anniversary, you really want to get the attention and like, oh yeah, people are in Persona, check out where it came from. Persona 2 double pack, Persona 1, and if you really want to get risque, English release of Shin Megami Tensei, the precursor to Persona. See where the series really started. Plus, like, If is actually connected to Persona 1.
Fire! The enemy is still alive.
And, you know, through that connected to Persona 2.
Enemy left.
One more to go.
Flash attacks are
Enemy
ineffective.
left.
Hey, video games. Yeah, Persona 5 had the, since Persona 5 used, like, actual demon designs for the shadows, it was definitely way better. Enemy variety was better, and the designs were better.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready at him. That was a close one.
Poor soul hackers.
There are 4 enemies. Attack! The enemies. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. There are 4 enemies left.
Now that would also be nice.
Enemies off balance. Attack! The enemies off
Devil Summoner
balance.
1.
Attack!
That game's crazy. It's not like I'm asking for anything crazy. I'm not asking for like Shin Megami Tensei 9. Because why would I?
It's weak against fire.
Yeah, we still gotta get through 6, 7, and 8 first, right?
SMT 9 is like the weirdest thing. Why was it
It
Xbox
really
exclusive
is.
in Japan?
It really is the weirdest thing.
It's like I've been like before with Dino Crisis 3. It's like, oh, a series that comes from a Japanese company, exclusive to American console, that didn't sell well in Japan. Wait, what?
The enemy's gone. Great job.
And then there's Shin Megami Tensei 9, which is even weirder about that. Because it's like, oh yeah, no, SMT 9, a series that hasn't really caught on in the West yet, because we've only recently released Nocturne in the West. We're going to put that on an American console that isn't selling well in Japan and release it exclusively in Japan. It's like, what? Why?
There are 2 enemies.
Such a weird idea.
The enemy is down.
I feel like after we finish this, it's going to be a while before I touch Persona again.
That's it.
It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
All-out attack.
Well, then it'll be a while before I touch Persona again. And why is that?
What an easy win!
Well, we went from Nocturne to this. You realize we started Nocturne in March or April of last year.
Yep.
And then we jumped immediately into this.
It's your fault for having your birthday.
Yeah, my birthday just so happened to line up. Or at least came close to lining up. Seeing as we finished Nocturne on Halloween.
Good times. The best time.
But it's also kind of the thing of like, we've been doing this for almost a year straight. And we are going to be doing this for over a year straight.
Yeah.
Because we are not finishing this by March, I can tell.
Not likely.
That gives us, what, 4 weeks?
Yeah.
At best.
No, more than anything, it's like, I feel like it's going to be a while before I come back to Persona. Mostly because, like, doing Persona here, he's just really putting me in the mood to do SMT. Mainline SMT.
Oh, that's fair.
There are 3 enemies left!
Oh, Persona 5 changes a bunch of things that apply to that video games. So it is kind of understandable they don't scale like that.
I can do it! The enemy's fire!
The enemy is still alive.
Hang in!
So yeah, after this, like FF6 with Clem, hopefully if he's available.
Tell Clem he needs to stop having a life.
But if he's not, like, I don't know. Sequel probably still be into the idea of doing that Lunar Silver Star story. Sure.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it Lunar Silver Star that he had redeemed at one point?
Yeah, I refunded him those points. But I mean, I do still intend to go through it at some point.
I'll be cheering you on from here!
But,
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
I guess
No,
I've taken heavy damage. The battle's over.
I haven't really thought
No
about it.
shadows are left.
Like, if neither of those are a possibility or are not available. I guess FF8 would sign it, maybe. Like, that'd be in a regular thing because of his weird schedule. That'd be like Sundays when he's free. I could do one of those weird RPGs I've been thinking about for a while.
Like what?
Tower.
Just gonna go through the Operation Moonfall, was it?
There are 4 enemies.
Rainfall, Moonfall,
Or
with
Rainfall.
the Mask.
Yeah. Too many falls. Too many falls.
No, Operation Rainfall only applies to the US. We got those. We got all 3 of those games. Like, we got them with no fuss.
Which reminds me of another game that y'all got that we never got.
Last Story, The Secret of Cape West. Last Window. Last Window, The Secret of Cape West.
There are 4 enemies left.
You know what that is?
I failed to
What
finish it off.
I was gonna say, but it's on the same vein.
So you do know what Last Window is?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to explain it to the people in the chat who don't know?
It's a sequel to Hotel Dusk, correct?
Yep, that was not released in the US for some reason.
Well, what I'm talking about is a sequel to Trace Memory, in which it was called Another Code in the
Oh,
UK.
the Wii one.
Yes.
That is an interesting point.
It's really interesting to think about how games that are already translated into English will release in either Europe or the US, but won't release in the other one sometimes.
Well, the thing of games releasing in the US but not Europe is somewhat understandable. With in the US they just localize them into English. In Europe, there's the case of like you're not just going to release it in the UK, so you're going to have to localize it into other languages.
That's the way.
And that's why a lot of them don't. Specifically that reason, localizing it into more than one language.
That was a great battle.
I can understand that being a bit of a pain.
My skill level has increased.
Oh, here we go.
Oop, boss time. Who's the boss this time?
I think it's just like regular Big Shadow.
Time to go back down, get our heal, save, and then come back up.
I also want to head into the Velvet Room.
Dang.
Yeah, like,
just gonna go stare at the wall for a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, I've been kind of interested in Pandora's Tower for a while. Same with the last story. If we're talking about Operation Rainfall games.
I have Last Story. I've been meaning to give it a try. One of my friends says that it's amazing.
I've only ever heard of like, yeah, no, Last Story is decent. Except for one thing where it was like, no, Last Story is one of the worst RPGs of the year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was a Pro Jared's like worst of 2010, I think it was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You better accept that feeding cat quest.
There we go, that's what I was at. Fourth old duck.
You better go feed that cat, Chrono. I will be so upset if you do not feed the cat.
Fine. Where is the cat?
I don't know, you're blocking the description.
Doesn't say.
I'm guessing it's gonna be near the shrine.
I guess we'll take a look somewhere. Alright, fusions. Angel's regular, Rakshasa is regular, and I think Fortuna was regular. No. And Jack Frost is done. We can get Taki Mikazuchi for it. No, I want to keep Bufu up. Preferably my Bufu as well. Like like, what good is wasting a slot on Ice Boost if it doesn't have any ice attacks?
There isn't really a good reason to waste a slot on that if it doesn't have a Bufu.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to waste a slot on it if it did have Bufu.
There's only a few times that I'm willing to throw the boost on, or the amp, or both. It's like if I'm specifically trying to get that persona or demon or whatever to be solely that element. And in that case, then I'm like, okay, we're going to put the amp, we're going to put the boost, we're going to put everything so that this will be like a one-hit kill type attack.
My thing with that is, like, with the way Persona's battle system works, it's not so much about how much damage you're dealing with your individual attacks, it's about just hitting weaknesses, knocking them down, and performing all-out attacks. So I don't really care about having specifically really powerful attacks, because it's just about knocking them down. Yeah, let's get rid of Pulpina. Pullimpa. I've always been calling that. I've been calling that Pulpina for like years.
So when did you ever realize that it's not pronounced that way?
Just then. When I actually read it. No, that's good. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Pick a system. Like, we'll talk about the RPGs I'd be interested in streaming for that system. Viability of it be damned. It's like, oh yeah, no, can't really do Saturn, but you know, I'd be down to maybe some Saturn Grandia or fucking Panzer Dragoon Saga.
GameCube.
GameCube, you say? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Like, Skies of Arcadia, there's Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And that's kind of it for GameCube RPGs for me.
I'm surprised you aren't saying Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
I don't count that as an RPG. Because it's turn-based tactical. I guess it's turn-based tactical RPG. But I always consider it turn-based tactics rather than RPG.
That's fair.
Be ready. I sense it's a. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Let's see.
Which brings me to a point, were there really any RPGs on the N64?
2. Paper Mario and Quest 64. I'd be down for doing Paper Mario, not interested at all in doing Quest 64. Why does this target the enemies as well? Why would you
what
ever
is that
use
attack?
It? Rebellion, increases critical hit for everyone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like, why would I ever use that if it's going to work for the enemy as well?
It's like, that's nice. No, thank you.
Obey my command! Such persistence.
Well, they did it.
Aren't you glad you didn't use Rebellion before that?
Well done.
That's not good.
Probably not.
Front shot. The enemy is still alive.
beyond the appearance and everything, given the way that it's supposed to be Hulk Hogan, what really makes it a point of, like, oh, it's not just, oh yeah, this kind of design is a popular thing in Japan. What really makes it a case of, no, it's Hulk Hogan, is the power charge there, where the thing points. That's Hulk Hogan. That's a Hulk Hogan thing.
It is.
I couldn't defeat it. Mitsuru-senpai is unconscious. Providing assistance.
Finally, it was critical.
The enemy is off balance now.
There she goes again.
Oh, Mitsuru-senpai! Careful, the
I
enemy is
always
going
hate
to
fighting
attack.
these things.
Here!
They never have a weakness, it's just a case of, like, hitting them before they do power charge and then hit you with something that's probably going to instant kill you.
Yeah.
Always hate these things.
Understood. This is my duty.
Yeah.
I failed to finish it off.
Please hit! This thing won't give up! I guess is in trouble! Activating Orgia
It
mode.
is. Interesting, I can still control Aegis with Orgia mode. That is not how that works in Persona 3 Portable. Yeah, RNGs are just nasty.
Front shot!
Damn it.
I guess has taken heavy damage.
Really?
And yeah, that is not exactly what you needed at that moment. Whew.
Aegis is dead. Right.
Yay.
Orgia mode would have been great as well because, like, major damage. But no, it had to counter.
Hang in there.
These enemies are some of the ones that I really hate.
Yeah, I absolutely hate it.
Hang in there!
Sorry for the yawn.
Yeah,
You got it, John!
people get tired.
Hang in there.
Couldn't defeat it.
One down.
Oh no!
And Yukari's dead. And I definitely don't have any more revival beads.
I summon thee! Such persistence.
But finally, something went wrong. Yeah, I'm expecting to lose this fight.
I summon thee!
Yeah, this is a difficult fight. In and of itself, because no weaknesses and heavy, like, physical damage.
It goes against the main principle that Persona 3 will be teaching you since you started playing it. with exploiting weaknesses. And there's the game over.
Good lord. That was a one-hit kill.
Yep. Power charge plus critical.
Yeah, that's fucked.
So this is going to be a case of running from lower floors to that floor a few times.
Mm-hmm.
There is very much a thing, like, going through Persona 3 again, especially the FES version, and it's a case of people arguing that Persona is better than mainline SMT, and it's a case of it's not. Not here. This is my favourite Persona, this is not better than mainline SMT. Social simulation is a fun twist to the formula, but everything else in the game has suffered for the sake of the battle system isn't as good as Nocturne. The dungeon design is weaker.
There's one enemy, and it's Rabbit. What an easy win!
The main thing it has going for it over mainline SMT is character-focused interaction. The same's true of 4. Like, in every aspect that it can compete with SMT, it's weaker. Whenever it's doing something that SMT already does, it's weaker. I think Persona 5 finally gets around to fixing that.
Be careful.
The battle system's a lot of fun in Persona 5. There's creativity to be had with it thanks to the baton system. The baton pass.
You found the enemy's weakness. Do it again.
Yeah.
That's it. The enemy is down. Let us commence with an all-out fatal strike. The battle's over. No.
Persona 5 is where this series wanted to go since 3, undeniably. And Persona 5 is the only point where it's hit between 3, 4 and 5 where it could reasonably compete with SMT in a bunch of qualities. The battle system's fun. The dungeon design is way better than 3 or 4. That kind of thing. Ooh, rare chest. Ooh, high cut armor. Get in this. Nice. Yeah, I want you to wear it because it gives you an increase to your defense. Somehow.
It's interesting that in Persona 3, in order to change costumes, you basically, like, the costumes are tied to specific armor.
Yeah, there's only, like, 2 of them that do that. And then, I don't think Persona 4 has that as an option. But Persona 4 Golden introduces the option to change costumes in dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Persona 5 also has interchangeable costumes, just like most of them are DLC.
2 enemies. It seems like it's weak against... The enemy is down! Now's your chance!
You have any other systems, ChanceEm?
Off the top of my head, not that I can readily think of.
You doing okay though?
Yeah.
Keep it up!
Tired?
I'm just starting to feel kind of tired.
Yeah.
That was too easy!
What we'll do is we'll take care of this floor, and we'll take the next floor, and then we'll call it for the night.
Enemies.
We'll head back down to the lobby. Since we're not heading for a specific goal now, it's just a case of grinding. Like, we can stop this at any point to save it.
That's it! The enemy is down! You found the enemy's weakness. Do it again! That's the way! Here's our chance for an all-out attack! The battle's over. Good job, everyone!
Oh, I don't have no assistance. There we go. Yeah, so we'll do this floor. This floor's done now, and we'll do the next floor, and then we'll head back to the lobby and call it.
Alright. Well, the shadows on this floor seem to be scared of you.
Just that one.
Still, I mean, it's a point that you're getting to, high enough, like, level grinding that it's like, oh, the shadows are actually getting scared of you.
I just feel like leveling takes so long in Persona.
4 enemies.
Persona 3 especially, 4 has it to a lesser extent. But I feel like leveling in general in Persona just takes so long.
Incredible!
Partly because they don't want you to be leveling your Personas.
That's the way!
They want you to increase your strength through fusing
Mm-hmm.
them. So you gain a new level, and the idea is like, see about trying to fuse a Persona off that level. Meanwhile, your Personas take like 2-3 times the amount of experience to hit a level. It's why you so rarely max out Persona's abilities.
The battle's over. Good job!
Chimera leveled up. And Chimera has all of its skills.
Nice.
So yeah, I think boss-wise, this is the major boss we have to worry about for a long time for climbing Tartarus. Just because it's that specific lead. It's like really irritating boss. Really irritating shadows.
One more, I'll be cheering you
Efficiently executed.
Alright. Oh, this one. Oh, fuck.
There are two powerful
Ooh,
enemies.
these guys.
That was fortunate.
I was fortunate that at least it wasn't an enemy advantage.
Yeah. The glowing red shadow means that it's a particularly dangerous one.
Mm-hmm. I remember these guys. I remember them pissing me off.
Yeah.
It's weak against
Weak against
electricity.
electricity. And I didn't bring out the...
Damn.
But
What
if
about
it's strong
you?
against all
Got any?
physical... Yeah, I've got electricity. Yeah, if it's weak against physical... No, if it's strong against all physical, Aegis is effectively worthless here then. Me throw it. Next.
That's it. The enemy is down.
There we go.
You found
Nice.
the enemy's weakness. Let us commence with an all-out fatal strike.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Fire! The enemy is still
Only one
alive.
enemy left.
I summon thee!
Hopefully we can kill it before it takes another turn.
I failed to finish it off.
No, Yukari's not finishing this. So heal Yukari so she doesn't die here. Alright, if we was just gonna do that, we should be okay then. Come on, hit. There we go.
Good choice. The enemy is down.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
It's a shame there's not more SMT games on emulatable, like easily emulatable systems. Just like you get your standard, like a handheld emulator of any kind. And what systems have the most SMT games that you want to play? PS2 and 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, PS1 wise, what have you got? Persona 2 at best.
At least in English, all you really have is Persona 2 Eternal Punishment.
Yeah, well, you can get Innocent Sin as well, that has a fan translation.
It has multiple weak.
But it's really a shame because the PS1 does have its own versions of SMT 1, 2, and F, and they're just not fan translated. Remember the picture of the PS1 cover of SMT 2 on the Discord?
Mm-hmm.
I like that cover. The angels falling.
That was easy.
I don't think it makes any sense, but like, it's a good cover. Right, well, there's that. So everybody's spread out and... oh boy.
You kind of jinxed yourself,
Yeah.
Chrono.
I was gonna say, what? Just spread out.
You ever wonder how this happens? Like, you just go up the stairs and it's like...
I do love this whole
I mean,
thing
that's
of,
one
like-
way to get everyone back together.
Yeah. I love this whole thing of, like, this, we're separated, but it just works as if we've split up.
Uh-huh.
Well, that floor wasn't a problem.
I think that might have been the hardest one you've done yet.
You sure it's not this one?
Oh my god.
Roger. I will resume my investigation.
2 floors in a row where it's just like, hey, I found the
I
stairs.
have obtained money.
Oh, this is so annoying. Sorry, I have to fight.
What's this? Oh, it's
Go on,
only
Yukara.
money.
Hey, she actually won. Props to Yukara.
Uh-oh, it saw me. I got caught.
You know, at this point, I'm not entirely convinced Yukara isn't just looking for fights.
How annoying.
Yeah.
I'll have to fight this
Yukara's dead.
It's sometimes fun to just stand outside of the battle and
Chan's
just heal them
unconscious.
outside the
Help her.
battle. And just be like, yeah, you can do it. Here, have a heal.
Alright, let's try this again.
Please spread out and search the area.
It is a little frustrating, like, not all floors have a,
This may be useful. I'll take it with me.
access point. And that seems to be most
Roger.
common when
I will
you're
resume my
searching for an access.
investigation.
I was unable to avoid it. I must fight.
Yeah.
It seems like it's... Help Mitsuru-senpai! She's on that floor!
What about me?
Well, that looks fun. Bye.
Help Mitsuru-senpai, don't help me. Is this really going to be another floor without an access point? Oh, you got Mitsuru's dead. It's like, we've not really shown off the
I have been detected.
split up mechanic before. I feel like this is a good explanation of why we don't really use it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is weird, Manda.
Huh.
Maybe that's why everybody else in chat's been so quiet.
I wonder if that might be.
This is dangerous, because like, I'm on my own now.
Oof. Well, best of luck to you, Chrono.
Yeah.
This is the path you chose.
Like I say, like, this kind of thing, there's the stairs. This kind of thing is why we generally don't use split up.
Mm-hmm.
Been playing Path of Exile with a friend. No, I see how it is, man. Been playing Path of Exile with a friend is how it is. There we go. Aegis is okay though, so it's just a case of like we left Aegis alone in a fight. And,
It's just like,
went up
whoops,
the stairs.
sorry, I guess.
That is weird. You watching on the Twitch app then? I don't use the Twitch. I have the Twitch app. I don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Junpei. I guess. Junpei, we're not friends. I don't know why you don't understand this.
Strange.
Honestly, Junpei, I'm never going to tell any of them that we actually had a conversation.
It's like, don't tell anyone we talked. It's like, I'm way ahead of you, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Like your buddy, pal. It's weird then if it was just crashed on the browser. Your regular teacher's fallen ill, so I'll be taking over today. Like, okay, are you going to pick up where I left off? No, I'm going to talk some shit about magic. Right, so I could have just skipped this period then.
It's like, alright, I mean, if you insist, I don't know how this is gonna help me get into college, but...
Let's learn about alchemy.
I recently found out if you like alchemy, you can be a magical girl, possibly.
Where did this come from?
Anime.
What's it came from anime? I'm after a specific name.
Oh, Symphogear.
Oh, okay.
I was making a joke because I was watching Symphogear with Meg and Mir yesterday.
Most important substance in the practice of alchemy is mercury. Like, it's a good idea. Oh boy. Carl Jung. Jungian psychology, which is what Persona 1 is heavily based on. After school, it's a Saturday, so what do you want? What competition? What?
Like how the coach came all the way to our classroom. Instead of telling us this at our last, time we went to practice.
Yeah. Make sure you come to school from July 27th to August 1st. And we weren't planning to skip or be sick. Yeah, this is a social link you'll miss if you don't join the club by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, best girl.
Hey, best girl.
Yes.
Haven't been able to hang with best girl in a while, so...
Great, she looked like she was ready to stab somebody. I love how this whole thing is just like me turning Chihiro into a Yandere. There's no way you girls didn't just see her sitting next to me and get up and leave. Like, you obviously want me to hear it.
Wow.
Hey.
It's like, excuse you.
How dare you talk about best girl like that? Alright, I guess I'll pack up our stuff. Well, good luck. The only time I feel safe is when I'm with you. Well, good luck.
God damn.
Yeah, you can sit talking to the teacher.
He says that she needs your support. Your relationship is stronger now. Gonna do anything to show that support? Casually just walk away.
Give her a thumbs up. Justice, thy name is Chip. You've come even closer to Chihiro. If she sees you with another girl, she'll cut you. You cannot let her know you live with 3 other girls and a robot.
Well, at least the robot isn't a girl. She said so herself.
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm glad to see that you're well. Incidentally, I see that they've again added a new ally to their ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet.
We don't have
than an ally.
Koromaru yet.
Makes no
More of a
difference to
pet,
me.
as like, was that how
It
you would
seems that what
describe
you told us
Igus?
before about their intentions was true. How lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene. It is up to each individual how he will use the strength granted him. But to erase the Dark Hour would be denying the very power they possess. We cannot.
I mean, this is more
tolerate
your
that.
problem, dude. Since you've based your entire concept
Do
of
whatever you
self-worth on the
want.
power you've gained from the Dark Hour.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it. What are you gonna do? I know they asked you to come back.
You're starting to piss me off.
They're going down, you hear me? And if you're on their side, then you're going
Oh
down
no,
too.
please don't.
Like I said before, it doesn't
Says the
concern me.
nerd.
Yeah. The fuck out of here, Scrappy Doo. Oh god, what?
What? I forgot, he just kind of appears.
It's just there. They came on one day and someone had adopted a 10-year-old.
I forgot that that's how that happens.
And he's just there.
Just staring at the bulletin board. It's like, you gonna do anything, kid? Just casually stares at the wall. Alright, you keep being you, I suppose.
Nobody have anything to say about the random 10-year-old? Sure, what's going on with this? He's not a member of SEAS yet, and it's who's fucking 10.
I like how she says he's not a member of SEAS yet. And it's like, yeah, he's here because obviously.
It's like, yeah, we haven't let him into the dorm because we're actually concerned about him, you know, with him being homeless, with him being an orphan, parentless, and lonely and, like, desperately in need of friends. We haven't brought him in there yet for that. We brought him in here because we might be able to take him out on our midnight incursions into the fucking horror realm.
Yeah. It's what every 10-year-old needs, you know?
Wait, come on, Hiko. I'm gonna get along with him better than Junpei. But what do we tell him about the obvious robot? Please permit me to communicate with him. He's like, no, Igus. Down, Igus. Bad. Bad, Igus.
kids like robots, don't they? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, but Ken talks like he's a 25-year-old man.
That is also kind of true.
There's also a thing of like, yeah, let's take Ken into the dark hour. Like, could you stay up to midnight when you were 10?
Sometimes.
And also bear in mind, like, the dark hour is an incredible physical drain on you. So to do that regularly.
But do you always stay up for the dark hour each night?
Most days. At least 2 or 3 times a week. And bear in mind, like, he's also got school the next day.
Fine. You know, it is just gonna prepare him for what life is like when he gets a job. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Unless he dies.
I'm sure it'll be fine. You're worrying too much, Chrono.
I'm sorry, I'm the only responsible one here. In episode 4 Arena Ultimax, Ken is a paired unit with Koromaru.
Yes, I do remember that.
Why won't anybody ever let me sit down? Oh, we didn't talk to Fuka. What do you think about this? Bad Fuka. Little do we know that Fuka was the real fancy of this playthrough. Well, that's going to do it for us for today then. I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in chat. As always, best part of the stream. Who do we have today? Teak was here, Nia, and video games. I think that's it. So yeah, thank you all for joining the chat and keeping us company. Chat is always the best part of the stream. And of course, some big special thank you to the co-host. Igus.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Igus was the co-host.
No, fuck. Okay.
No, definitely appreciate Chance being here. Taking time out of his busy schedule of not playing Sky's Arcadia.
I have been playing Scarlet Nexus though. They both begin with S. So, like, close enough, right?
No.
I tried.
Good enough. But yeah, definitely check out Chance, especially now that he's streaming more again. Currently playing Scarlet Nexus, like I said. A game that seems okay, I guess. I don't know.
Got some weird things going on in it. But I'm enjoying myself.
Got a 5-year-old in your party?
I don't have a 5-year-old in my party.
So you have a 3,000-year-old dragon girl in the body of a 5-year-old in your party?
I don't have a 3,000-year-old dragon girl in the body of a 5-year-old.
You always gotta love that argument. It's like, yeah, no, it's okay to want that character as a waifu because she's actually a 3,000-year-old dragon who just looks like a 5-year-old. It's like, okay, if you're gonna push that shit, then like you don't get to lust after characters like fucking Aegis. It's like, hey, how old is Aegis? 10.
It's one of those things of like, if I was 3,000 years old, I don't think I would choose to look like a 5-year-old. Just saying.
No, you gotta get that hot teacher body.
Yeah, of course.
It's up to you which kind of teacher. Like, do you want
I mean,
bookish librarian teacher? Do you want a physical education teacher?
I mean, think about it. If you're like 3,000 years old, say you want to go to a bar or something, how annoying would it be having the body of a 5-year-old and being like, well, shit, can't go to the bar, I guess.
They're just not gonna believe you when you flash the ID.
They're like, I promise, I'm 3,000 years old, and they're just like, what?
Yeah, I'm sure, and I'm sure your name is also McLovin. That's an old one, man.
Super bad.
Yeah. I will never watch that movie again. Its time came and went in my life. I saw that in cinema, actually. And, like, it was hilarious. I was also, like, 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say it was really funny, I felt, too, but I was also like 15 at the time. So we didn't get 13 extra followers today, which means we're not going to end up doing Residents of Fate.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
What is the February game?
You want to say that in a less robotic way?
What is the February game?
Now do it as William Shatner.
What is the February game?
That is terrible. It's
I
like
know.
the worst Shatner impression I've ever heard. They're like, what is their February game? Fuck. No, just Shat. Shatner's gotta be close to death. I need to look up, like, is Nichelle Nichols still alive? George Takei's still alive. So I think they're like the last 3 of the original cast left. Kirk, Sulu, and Uhura. I still can't believe Nimoy went before Shatner. That was crazy. I've been feeling like kind of in the mood to rewatch the original series lately. Which is interesting because I don't get in the mood to rewatch shows. Not anymore. But I've been feeling like, I'd be down to rewatch Star Trek, the original series. I was going through Next Generation, but like, there's a certain something about original series. A simplicity, maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps.
It's not as though it didn't suggest the awkward, complicated questions and discussion of human nature. I don't know. So, February game. There were a few things I suggested earlier on this month. It's like, don't want to make it a game from the same company as the previous month. So, no Tri-Ace and no Sega. which means like no Star Ocean, no Valkyrie profile. It's a shame because like
No
there was that
Panzer
point where I was
Dragoon.
like, you know, I'd be down to do Valkyrie profile. Like those are the only two series that Tri-Ace really has, aren't they?
Well, you have
No Bait and Kaitos.
you got Bait and Kaitos, you got Eternal Sonata, you have Fragile Dreams.
No, you're thinking Tri Crescendo.
Oh, yeah, shit. I started going down Tri Crescendo. My
Yeah.
bad. Tri-Ace is just a little different.
Well, Tri-Ace is the split from Wolf Team.
Mm-hmm.
The team that developed Tales of Fantasia.
Yep.
And like, while the quality of what they've put out hasn't been as consistent as the Tales stuff, it's definitely been more interesting. I'm waiting for Chance to disagree with me now as the big Tales fan.
Well, I can't really say because I haven't played much of their stuff.
Well, that's what you're going to be doing now, Chance. Your next game you're going to be playing will be...
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, fuck it, Star Ocean. It's like,
You know
oh,
how
well-
many times I've started Star Ocean until the end of time? I've started it so many times. And I got a decent way into it on one of my attempts. But I've just never been able to finish it.
I've started First Departure twice and just stopped. And the Last Hope I started twice. The second time, really determined to go through it, and I stopped because I was bored. The first time I stopped because, like, I just stopped. The second time I stopped because I was bored. Not sure. Most people in the chat are RPG fans. Anyone got anything they want to throw out as a possible February game? And also you, Chance. It can't be a Sega game or a Tri-Ace game. Like I say, no Star Ocean, no Valkyrie profile, no Shiny games, no Fantasy Star games. I don't think Sega has another RPG series.
A game that just randomly came to mind was Piano 3.
I did a little showcase of that once. Because I had that game when I was younger. I beat that game when I was younger. And I did a showcase of it once on stream. And like, it doesn't feel like a big budget Capcom production. It feels like a weird cheap indie game. And it's not good. Maybe I'll do that first stream at some point. Because it's also not long. I should be able to knock that out in like a single session. Yeah, anybody got any suggestions for RPGs? Interesting and obscure is a preference. Not a requirement, but a preference.
Tales of Destiny Director's Cut.
What was that?
Tales of Destiny Director's Cut.
No, you cut it when you said Destiny, that's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah. Is the French translation for that good?
Yes, it is. That's why I said it.
Really, I wouldn't put it past you to just say, yeah, play through this game in Japanese.
Well, if you were gonna do that, I'd just say Tales of Rebirth.
Oh yes, Tales of Innocence are.
Tales of half the series is in Japanese.
No, I feel like Tales
Yep.
is not obscure enough.
Go track down Tales of Eternia. Y'all actually have it on
Yeah,
PSP in your
do that,
country.
yeah. Well, I'm
Y'all
Sony of
actually got it
America,
in
but-
English on PSP in your country.
Well, the PSP is not region locked.
I know. One day I'll eventually buy a copy.
But like, blame Sony of America for that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You know what the reasoning for it was, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have enough new content.
Any game that is being re-released, ported, or whatever on a Sony system has to have at least a certain percentage of new content to be released in the US. Which is why the PSP version of Breath of Fire 3 also didn't get a US release either. But you know, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 did.
Oh yeah, because Final Fantasy is the moneymaker.
Hmm. Did you guys get Valkyrie Profile, Lenneth?
I honestly don't know, to be honest.
Interesting thought. I don't know, maybe I'll throw Pandora's Tower in. You know what, I have a list of RPGs on the Discord.
Why don't you just check the list on the Discord?
That's what I'm about to do. Trails in the Sky. Fuck that.
Would you want to save that for a potential shortest month of the year, though?
Well, I intend to get to it at some point anyway. As long as it doesn't win, I'll just do it. I'll just throw it on eventually for some other reason.
Alright.
What else do we got? Got hacked? No. Bahamut Goon was a possible. I was kind of interested in the possibility of Treasure of the Rudras. If you remember me saying about that.
Mm-hmm.
Breath of Fire, the Caligula effect.
Caligula effect is one I've actually been interested in lately. A few of my friends have been playing it, and I'm just like,
Yeah, been listening when I was like, yeah, Caligula effect's really cool. The second one's coming out.
Well, now I've actually seen, like, screenshots and stuff from people, so I'm like, oh, now I have some more context.
I wouldn't mind doing Caligula effect. I said before, like, I got it on Vita. I was like, this is interesting conceptually. The frame rate's garbage, but I would have stuck with it. But at that point, by the time I'd actually got around to trying it, Caligula effect Overdose had been announced. So I was like, okay, I'll wait and just get this on Switch. Eternal Sonata could be an interesting one.
You do that, and Meg would probably do everything she could to get you those followers.
Fairy Fencer F, I think Dark Force. Final Fantasy Type 0 could be interesting. Grandia, Golden Sun. I've been mentioning Neptunia
Golden
Rebirth
Sun is what
one.
I've been interested in.
Infinite Undiscovery, Kudelka. That'd be interesting. The Last Story. Legend of Legaia, Live a Live. Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Odin's Sphere. Orishika Tainted Bloodlines. That was a game that always interested me conceptually. I could say Parasite Eve, but like Klim's still going through that I'd like to give it a little while before I go through it.
Hmm.
Rogue Galaxy could be an interesting choice.
I've played through Rogue Galaxy. It's fun.
I feel like that's Trials.
Oh shit.
Let me check.
No, that's level 5.
Oh, you're right. Secret of Evermore, Secret of Mana. Suikoden. Threats of Fate. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. I feel like not enough people would be into that, you know, for it to be like an incentive thing.
Mm-hmm. Like, I only know of it because I've seen it in stores. I've heard no one talk about it.
I enjoyed it. I was enjoying it. The only reason I never finished it was because like life happened, and he ended up being away from it for like 5 weeks.
That's a mood.
Yeah, because I was down for that. I was really enjoying it. Valkyria Chronicles, but that's a Sega game again. Wild Arms.
Too bad you wouldn't be able to go into Yakuza 2.
What about Yakuza 2?
I said too bad you wouldn't be able to choose that one.
Oh, that's not an RPG.
It's also Sega.
Yeah. Xenogears, Xenosaga Episode 1, Der Wildsmacht. ZHP on losing Ranger versus Dark Death Eve. I've been considering that for a long time. What was it? Something did actually catch my eye early on that was like, yeah. You know what? Caligula Effect Overdose.
Hell yeah.
Let's go into the timer and change that right now. The follow goal for February will be the Caligula Effect Overdose. Played on Switch. I should put like before the end of February. There we go, before March. So yeah, there we go. Not gonna be Resonance of Fate anymore, so I guess like I'll do that on my own time. Oh, I fucking won't. Never gonna play it again. Yeah. I've heard the game's
Rip
really
to
good,
Resonance of
actually.
Fate.
What was that?
I said rip to Resonance of Fate.
I've heard it's really good. But like the problem I've always had is the tutorial. Oh, we had a new chatter. Yachigoro.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the stream, dude. Man, I wish I was streaming full time so I could just do all these I've got.
What a mood.
It's also the case of like, I would not want streaming to be my means of supporting myself. It's like that's terrifying with how that kind of thing can change.
On one hand, it's like, yeah, fun, and then on the other hand, it's like, well, I am terrified. How about we don't?
And then there's also the thing of like, there are some RPGs that I want to replay on stream. Like, doing FFA again. Or like another playthrough of Nocturne. Or the replay through of Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. It's like, I'm down for all of those. Plus Skies of Arcadia. can go back and actually finish that Vice Legend playthrough at some point. Yeah, we hit 200 followers before the end of February, before we hit March. Caligula Effect Overdose, which we're playing on Switch. I've played through to the end of the first boss on that on Switch, and just kind of stopped because you know what I'm like at this point. Everybody's heard it often enough. But I've been down.
So many games that. There's like so many games that you just kind of start up, get to the first boss, and go, I will come back to this later.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of the games where everybody's voiced in Japanese only.
Mm-hmm.
And that always... I didn't used to mind it when I was younger. Now it just... It's a case of like, I don't care. I can't understand the voice acting, so it may as well not be there. Because what am I doing? I'm reading what it says and then moving on to the next line.
Yeah, I feel like what I've heard about Caligula Effect, though, it makes a little bit more sense because it is steeped in, like,
idol culture. Vocaloids?
Vocaloid, that's what it is.
Yeah. Vocaloid idols.
I was trying to think if it was just Vocaloid or if it's, like, voice sent in general.
Yeah, it could be an interesting alternative to Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always down for a conceptually interesting game. Is it the best game I've ever played? No. But the battle system is unique, it's kind of interesting, it's fun. Dungeon design isn't great. Like, battle system helps that, and the concept of the story is pretty interesting. If anybody wants to look that up, go ahead. I don't know. Yeah, we hit 200 followers before March. We'll stream Caligula Effect Overdose. Celebrate. That'll end up being like one of the not Sunday streams that I do when I'm off work. Coming up to the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Once that's done, we'll be doing Metroid Dread. I'm going to get a blind playthrough of that done. As a Metroid fan, as a fan of the hardest Metroid game previously, I'm kind of interested in seeing the new hardest Metroid game. That'll be interesting. After that, I probably should go back and do Two Thrones. Prince of Persia 2 Thrones, finish off the Sands of Time trilogy. Because the break I was taking from that, like between Warrior Within 2 Thrones, has been longer than I intended. I think it was just supposed to be Echo, and then like, because of the way we finished Echo 20 minutes into a stream, at the end just kind of came out of nowhere. And I was like, okay, I don't want to get up and swap the cables around, so we just started FF7 Remake. Now here we are, like 3-4 weeks later. Yeah, that's gonna be it pretty much. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. You always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. And super big special thank you to ChanceEm, our co-host.
No, thank you so much once again for having me.
Don't forget to check out ChanceEm on his stream. He's streaming Scarlet Nexus at the moment. And now that he's back, he is also eventually going to get back to Skies of Arcadia, which he's doing as a blind playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the reason
I'll eventually
why...
get back to Skies.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Part of the reason why we've stopped doing Skies of Arcadia is so ChanceEm can get ahead of us. So you can also join in those streams.
Rip. And then life happened.
Yeah.
And then life happened.
To be fair, like after I got through the Dark Rift, I just wanted to stop playing for a while. That was months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So long ago.
I was planning on finishing up some of my unfinished games off stream, and I did finish a few of the unfinished ones off stream. But, I just never got around to finishing up Skies of Arcadia off stream. I just couldn't bring myself to play it off stream. That's the main problem.
Yeah. It's worth doing on stream, because it is a really good game. Best game Sega should re-release.
There's a lot of games that should be re-released.
Yeah. And one of the things of like, oh hey, portable GameCube, which is an idea I've been after for years. One of the games I'm like really down for with that is Skies of Arcadia. All the way. Love that idea. Anyway. Sequence should hurry up, Chance.
Eventually. Eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually.
See how 2022 plays out a little bit more, and then see what happens.
Yeah. See how that goes. I think there's really anything else to say.
I think we're all pretty good.
I am off Tuesday and Wednesday this week. I might throw in a stream tomorrow for FF7 Remake, I'm not sure. Because Tuesday is going to be an event day for me. You guys have probably seen it on the Discord. I was unsure about actually mentioning it on stream, but then Signer posted it in the Discord. His wedding invitations, Signer is getting married on Tuesday and I will be in attendance.
Congrats! I gave my congrats to him because he popped into my stream earlier for Scarlet Nexus. But I am very excited for him.
I threw down £250 for a fucking suit.
That is true friendship.
Live stream the wedding. I'm sure he'd love that. But no, at some point we'll probably get a picture of two of us together in our tuxes, and I'm not wearing a tux, I'm wearing a suit.
Close enough.
Yeah, a picture of us together in our suits and post them on the Discord. That should be neat. I like his nice fitted suit. I've always wanted a suit that feels like it fits. It's one of those things of like, you know, I'd be down, like, you look at something like LA Noire, and I watch that, and it's like, you know, I'd be down to just have standard wear. You know, just be like a three-piece suit. I'd be down for that, that'd be cool. With a hat. You know, not be considered a fucking weirdo for doing it.
Yeah, in nowadays time, you might be considered a little weird.
I just want to be a 1930s era prohibition gangster. I just want to say forget about it. Like, unironically. Wearing the championship belt.
The power move of showing up to somebody else's wedding while wearing a championship belt.
That thing was put out for like £120.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
ridiculous. Like, it's a quality belt, it's not cheap plastic. But they put it out for £120. And like, this bit's like been peeled off it and shit. Ugh. So yeah, I'm off Wednesday. Ordinarily I would stream in the afternoon, but I will be busy in the afternoon, so Wednesday will probably be an evening stream. But I can't imagine the wedding will go into the night. We'll go into Tuesday night, so probably like Tuesday night stream. And since I'll be off Wednesday as well, like a longer late night Tuesday stream that will possibly lead into raiding Teak. They can pop in and say hi to Teak as he's playing Dragon Quest 6.
Like, hey, Teak.
Like, hey, Teak. Good night, Teak.
Feels like me lately. Just being like, oh, hey, it's this time? Hi. Falls asleep.
It feels like Teak's been streaming later. Like, later than he used to. I feel like he used to go live, like, maybe at 11 o'clock for me. And now it feels like he doesn't do that before 1 o'clock. It's like, you know, I could probably work in like an hour of watching if Teak was live at 11. 1 o'clock, no, I need to be in bed.
It's one of those things of like, what? Does Teak have a life? Does he have a life outside of video games?
Ugh. Horrible thing.
Do not recommend.
Nope.
I recommend Teak. I just do not recommend having a life outside of video games.
Usually between 6 and 7 your time. These days. 6 and 7 your time these days. Sure, it used to be earlier. Yeah, if you want a life, that's what social simulation's for.
That's why we play Persona.
So we can have that friend we all hate.
Yep. Thank you, Junpei. You have finally found a use.
We're gonna get to the top of Tars and I'm gonna kick him off. Well, considering like how long I've been following you now, Teak, like 2 years ago, you might have been going live more often at that time. I don't know. But there's also the thing of like 2 years ago, I was working part time. I could stay up later.
2 years ago is almost when I started streaming because of everything that happened. It's actually
3 years for me in May.
Actually, today, because it's the 30th of January, is exactly 22 months.
Yeah, but it's not 24, so who cares?
Yeah. No one celebrates 22.
Hey, Star.
I guess I gotta...
We've been wrapping up for half an hour.
Yeah, we have. Like, this now makes me think, it's like, oh shit, I should probably plan something for my 2 year, because I didn't do anything for my 1 year, because I was moving.
I did a one-off of Dark Souls Remastered for my 1 year, because it was the first game I streamed. I don't think I did anything for my 2 year.
Nope, Star showed up. We've been going on so long, Star showed up.
I'm not sure the exact date, but like I have the archive on YouTube, and I made a point to put in the description when like each session was streamed originally. For posterity's sake, like you can go back and watch a stream from 2 years ago, and I could say something that turned out to be wrong. It's like, oh, like I hope the new Mario game will be this, and then it's not. So it's a case of like, when did this? When was this stream? Oh, it streamed then. Fair enough. Like we didn't have details. You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, sometime in May. Probably see about like actually doing the main marathon properly this year, because we didn't really end up doing it super well last year. Like started off as anime, and then it was Metroidvania. But there was also the thing of like I got hit with a downer around that period again.
Mm-hmm.
I was streaming way less again. So yeah, this year, like, probably see about, like, straight just Metroidvania.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Like, I got Blasphemous there, got Hollow Knight, got Guacamelee. There's a few Castlevanias that I've not done on stream yet. I've not done Circle of the Moon, I've not done Harmony of Dissonance. I didn't finish Dawn of Sorrow. October of 2018. Huh.
Teak being the OG over here.
I started streaming in May 2019, it would have been. So we had 2020 and 2021. Now we're in 2022 and it'll be like 3 years.
Hmm.
So yeah, Metroidvania, I think will be the main marathon this year. What else do we got? Toho Lunar Nights. I want to take a look at Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth. Record of Lodoss War. Kind of have a soft spot for Record of Lodoss War. Yeah, well, we'll see about it. Maybe I'll stream some stuff that isn't on Switch. I have a lot of Metroidvania games on Switch. The Strider reboot, Shadow Complex remastered I have. Like there's a few. Yeah. I really hope you finish Octopath Traveler soon, because I've been having Fridays off recently. And it's like, oh, what's Teak streaming on this Thursday night? Octopath Traveler. I can't watch that.
And I was like, well, can't go watch.
Yeah.
I popped in very briefly for one stream because I didn't know where you were in Octopath, and I was like, nope. Trying to avoid those spoilers.
Yeah, it's like, why can't I have like the Saturday off so I can pop into Metroid Fridays? They'd be down for that. I got that Metroid knowledge that Teak craves. No, boss is an asshole.
Well, damn it, Teak. Now I can't play the game. God.
Well, you can, but like the problem is you'll know to get your tongue game ready before you get there.
No, it's like Teak just gave out the spoiler for the ending. What can I do now?
I mean, you could turn around and say like, hey, the final boss of FF9 is Necron, and it'll mean nothing.
Even when you're 5 minutes away, it means nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Metroidvania. I have to see about some stuff for that. But that's months away. So do a Castlevania for that. I think that'd come down to Harmony of Dissonance or Dawn of Sorrow. Because I don't feel like doing Circle of the Moon or Order of Ecclesia. Circle of the Moon's controls are really stiff. And Order of Ecclesia is really, really difficult. So it's a case of like, I'm gonna have to get a lot of practice in for that, and you know, I don't have the time. I don't have the time, and these days I don't tend to have the patience.
Valid.
Yeah, so Harmony of Distance or actually finish Dawn of Sorrow. Anyway, we've rambled enough. And by we, I mean Chance.
Yeah, you know me. I can't stop myself from talking. I'm just gonna go on and on and on if you don't go ahead and end this. Gonna make you have like a 5-hour long stream, and like 2.5 hours of it is just gonna be us trying to end it.
I don't think we've hit that yet, but like I know I've gone on. It's like, oh yeah, no, let's end the stream. I know I've gone on for like over an hour after that. But yeah, Chance, anything you want to say? Talk about your streams, what you've got planned, what's coming up.
Hopefully I'll eventually beat Scarlet Nexus, and after that, I have some ideas, but I don't want to say quite yet, because by the time I beat Scarlet Nexus, those ideas might change. But I do have 2 games that I'm thinking of.
Is one of them Baten Kaitos Origins?
No.
Are you ever going to do Baten Kaitos Origins?
Eventually.
Do you not want to do Baten Kaitos Origins because you hated Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Endless Ocean?
Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Endless Ocean, it has a pretty good story, all things, like, considered. I'm just not in the mood to go back to a card game at the moment.
It is, like, ridiculous just how many of those... GameCube has, like, 10 RPGs, and, like, 6 of them are card-based battle systems. Now Chance is trying to think, like, which ones.
Actually, I am. Isn't it like Baten Kaitos Origins, Lost Kingdom 2? The Yu-Gi-Oh! One was a tactical... was more like tactical based, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
strategy?
Duelist of the Roses, I think.
No, Duelist of the Roses wasn't on GameCube.
Yeah, it's
Forbidden Kingdom. Falsebound Kingdom, that's what it was.
The Forbidden Memories, I think, is on PS1. Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, Card Revolution.
Ah, yes, there's
when
that.
They decided to turn Phantasy Star Online into a card-based battle system for some goddamn reason.
And then outside of that, you really have, like, Tales of Symphonia and Paper Mario 1000 Year Doors, your other RPGs on GameCube.
Yeah. More RPGs than the N64 got, but still not that many. Maybe I'll set that up as the follower goal at some point. Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2 plus. Because like the plus versions has a bunch of the quests. I think almost all the quests that in the original version were only available if you were connected online.
Oh, Teak went back and found his exact stream date.
So if you're playing offline, which you will be, Plus has like almost all the quests. They're doable. Like that could be an interesting one to put in there. 2017, huh?
Teak's coming up on 5 years.
Yeah, I got most of my stream archives on YouTube. Not all of them. There are specific streams I decided, like, no. For various reasons. YouTube has the VOD so we can see baby Teak. Not quite as baby as the picture he showed of us. where he decided to get a picture with Brian Thompson's girlfriend rather than Brian Thompson. I'm just there like, Brian Thompson, man, Shao Kahn. One of us doesn't have our priorities straight, and it's probably me. Anyway, let's actually wrap this show up. Now, this all began in 1992. We had to use the word dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20. Tim's not here to like actually count that as a Simpsons reference.
Had to have one eventually.
It's a good quote. I like that one. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what game it was. Yeah. Once again, one thing I've moved to join the stream. Always really appreciate support. Big special thank you to everyone in the chat. Chance was best part of the stream. So big special thank you to Chance, the co-host, for joining me.
Thanks once again for having me.
Back maybe tomorrow, probably Tuesday, with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Mighty number 9. Oof.
Mighty number 9 was your first streamed game. I'm sorry.
Remember when I did that? Back when I was doing the Sunday showcase idea, and somebody redeemed
Yeah.
it. Like somebody was like,
We
yeah,
were
no,
trying. I think we were trying to find Teek's number in the credits.
Yeah, we did. We found it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Teek didn't have his name listed, he had just his backer number.
Mm-hmm.
That archive is on YouTube. Like, that's not a great game. Even without all the controversy and like starter shit of it, it's not a good game. There are way cheaper Mega Man homages or rip-offs that have been made in the last 5 years that were way better.
Just go play as your Striker Gunvolt.
Play Mighty Gunvolt Burst.
That too. Which that's another series I'll eventually get back to finishing.
Metagal was better than Mighty Number 9. It was like $5 on Switch. Not super deep, but you know it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back either tomorrow or Tuesday. More Final Fantasy VII Remake. Hopefully I won't get finished before the end of the week. I know we're close to the end, I just don't know how close. Because, like, who knows how much more padding there's going to be in this. I knew the game was going to be padded, but, like, I've been disappointed with how much padding there's been. I feel like they could have cut out at least 5 hours of it, and it would have been fine. After that, Metroid Dread. We've been over pretty much everything. Anything you want to say before we go, Chance?
No, I've said everything I want to say. I guess basically just stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out, and I appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, we yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys.
Bye.
See ya.